Can you hear? Is it all working?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So,
I love this new image.
Fucking
when,
amazing.
when we last left off, our cask raisers found themselves in the Jewel of Hope, the grand metropolis of Ank'Harel, on the continent of Marquette. Pursuing their target in Aleosia, they learned quite a bit more about the Vermilion Dream and potential offers to work with them. As they explored the city more, learned more about their situation, finding connections to odd groups such as the Veil, they eventually ran across familiar faces and prolix in question, and learned a bit more of what the All Sight is doing here in Ank'Harel, and more about the sunken city of Kalmaro, below the grand metropolis. And upon settling in for a night's rest at a modest establishment in the River District, all of you get a full night's rest, a long rest, to wake up in the morning. Duncan, as you awaken, you notice that you are now alone.
Oh,
Oh no.
Duncan's gonna start looking around the room. Ika?
You see on the windowsill there is a piece of parchment paper that has been folded into a triangle so that it sits on the windowsill.
Walk over and pick it up and unfold it.
It says in a very quick scrawl, the visions have led me elsewhere. If you need help, look for me later, but I need to go on my own for now. Ika.
Oh. Okay. He'll fold it back up and put it in a pocket.
The morning is yours.
Duncan will make his way out of his room down to the... Down to the
Everyone's gonna groggily get up and go, I hate not speaking. And I hate not being able to sleep well. Varus? Some really weird visions. And one of them included, like, maybe a clue to where we need to go next. And the similar weird red veins that we always see on Duncan when he transforms into anything. That sounds concerning. Or even seemed it. It was a very strange vision.
Well, we can try and piece it together with the others downstairs.
Okay.
The two of you also make your way downstairs. Bhaqull and Flemeth, the two of you resting in your room. What are you two doing?
Bhaqull will wake up and start getting dressed.
Flemeth will already be up. She's just like looking really intently at her book, writing the last few things in the book before closing it. She looks very concerned.
Are you okay?
Not really sure. I really don't know how to feel.
Is she signing or talking in Bhaqull's head?
She's signing.
Mm. Anything I can help with?
She'll give Bhaqull just a look and just smile. And just tap on his shoulder before she heads out. And in her head, you being my friend is all enough.
Oh. Bhaqull will follow and make very sure that his glove is very well put on. He seems very concerned about that.
Alright.
Downstairs we go!
You all find yourselves at different times. Make your way to the table. There are only a handful of tables here, and this place doesn't seem as popular as the Eclipse that you were at the day prior. But it is quaint and relaxing, and you smell the smells of fresh bread being baked. A honey scent over some of the bread, as there are some loaves brought out to each of you, complimentary with the room.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you.
Gentleman nods. If you need anything else, let me know. He goes back to cooking breakfast for others.
Bhaqull lunch.
Where is Ika?
Good question.
Duncan's gonna tap at his fingers and just be like, Ika left.
What? What do you mean by left?
He'll reach into his pocket, pull out the piece of paper, unfold it, and set it in the center of the table. He said visions were taking him elsewhere.
Oh.
Alone?
Mm.
I guess we cannot do anything about it now. He is off and made his choice. All we can do is what we can.
Mm. That sucks. I want to get to know him more. Oh.
Some people are, I guess, are not meant to travel with others.
I guess so.
I understand that. Just kind of sad.
Oh,
Excuse me.
nice.
Wow.
Anyways, I guess it does make it easier to. Bhaqull will pull out the little pouch of 200 gold that they got yesterday. I think that would be 40 for each of us at that point.
Where'd you get that?
We were paid it yesterday.
Oh,
Remember?
a lot was happening yesterday.
Do not forget that we also have the platinum.
Oh, I know. And he'll kind of tap at his chest where it's still very snugly in his shirt.
We should go and see that dragonborn lady again.
Probably. Talia, the one we talked about.
Oh.
And Bhaqull will kind of, while they're talking, just separate out 40 gold for each person and hand it to them.
Yeah. 40 gold. I have 42. The meaning of life, 42.
Is there anything else we need to do?
I remembered something this morning. I didn't think about it yesterday from the everything. Um, but Elixion told us we could go to the Temple of Corellian, the Ark cart, that would be in Marquette. We didn't know how to get there, but now we're here.
Mm.
I'm not sure where that would be, though.
Mm.
I think we also wanted to visit the Cobalt Soul, so we could do that today too.
I would very much like to see Question in her drawings.
There is something else. Remember when I was quiet? Well, technically,
You seem to always be quiet.
well,
More so.
I literally couldn't speak. They, I guess something wasn't nice, and I got struck by lightning.
Yeah, I distinctly remember that part.
Well, when we were remember when we were talking to that guy at the Rise, or like the guy that we met
The
at
Rise?
Eloise? The guy we met and that paid us.
That was the Do you mean the goblin at the all site?
I think so. When I couldn't speak, I was able to actually see into that guy's head.
Oh. You didn't look into anyone else's, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
I-
Well, I'm not judging, just making sure, because there's certain things you don't want to see. He kind of like adjusts his glove again.
Yeah, I don't think I want to get struck by lightning and not be able to talk again. That wasn't fun.
Duncan's going to
Preferably
tap his
not. That
fingers.
was scary.
Duncan's going to tap his fingers together and go, "We should not have taken the crystals."
Wait, was that why we got struck by lightning?
Yeah,
That
Oh,
makes sense.
the Lady of Change did not like that we took things from her sight. But she understood and apologized for her anger.
I mean,
To be honest,
that
we
makes
did
sense.
not know. We did not know, so it's perfectly understandable.
as the place was going down, everything was falling around us.
I'm sure that it is left standing and is fine. At least I
Hopefully.
like to think so.
We can always come back next time.
I don't know if we would be able to find it very easily in the Rise again.
Whatever happened to those crystals we took? Do you still have them?
Aramine still has hers.
Yeah.
I sold mine for 500 platinum.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm keeping mine.
It's very safe for now. Taps his
Yeah,
chest again.
I'm keeping mine with me, and I'm going to not sell the thing because I don't know how. I think it would also just be a good memento, as well as also if we go back there, I can put it back. Since now I know that someone got angry and got all of us hurt because of
True.
me.
So I'm sorry, whoever was sitting next to me, when Flemeth spit her drink.
No.
probably Bhaqull. But yes, we can go back to the bronze scales at some point. She sells magic items and weapons, so
Mm.
she said she would give us a discount, so that might help. I don't know what we can actually get, but I guess that's a thing to figure out.
Bhaqull?
Mhm.
Do you know where Calamaro is? Because when we asked about that city yesterday, they rest
Well,
more to my vision.
she's just gonna point down. Somewhere down there, underneath us.
Roll me a history check.
Ah,
Yeet the history.
wee!
Damn, you know.
Yeah. So, you know from looking at the map and also history in general, and with that conversation sort of giving some context to everything, there is an entryway in the Sigil District to go below Ank'Harel. You can actually see it on the map here. It's an open pit.
Cool. Take out the map and kind of unfold it on the table, and then I'll point to the pit. Should be right there. The giant
Well,
hole. But that would be guarded by the all site, and like they told us yesterday, that they're not likely to let us go there,
no.
unless we join them, which we should still consider. It seems like the all site is more trustworthy, at least than the Vermilion Dream. But I do also, of the three of them, at least the Cobalt Soul speaks the most to me. But I guess I wouldn't make the same judgment for the rest of you.
I'm not too familiar with the Cobalt Sword or any of these, but I tend to trust your judgment more, McCool, on this.
At least so far, the people we've met from there have seemed nice. I would probably want to actually do the job that they were potentially offering first, to maybe learn a bit more. But we shouldn't need to worry about Kalmaro, at least not right now. Like I said, I think the first place we might want to go after going to the Cobalt Soul to see Question is the Temple of Corellian. If we can find that. But we can ask the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, I'm more in the compliance of as long as they don't stab us in the back. And the Vermilion Dream seems more.
They will definitely do that. They almost
Everyone
did.
is capable of stabbing us in the back.
Also true, but I have a 90% confidence that the Vermilion Dream will do that to us.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, and they are still not happy with us, though.
No, that they will be less happy with us when they realize we don't actually want to work with them. But the All Sight said that they would help protect us, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
So
Yeah.
we see the soul, then we find Temple. Before all that, can we possibly go see about the weapon?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't say when to do that. So, sure. I don't know if it would be open this early, though.
I'm sure we could take our time and walk. It is a big city.
Yeah, I was about to say, how far of a travel to the shop that you guys stopped at is?
That would be in the Sand Herald district. That's technically between here and the Cobalt Soul, if the Cobalt Soul is in the Sigil district.
Well, if it's on the way, then we may as well stop there anyway, so.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Mm.
It kind of depends where it is in the Sand Herald district, because if you look around, the Sand Herald district is all around the Cerulean Palace, and
Around
the
the
Sigil
palace,
district is
yeah.
a little bit separated. So where it is exactly, it's kind of...
The bronze scales is located here.
Oh, okay, so it's out of the way. A good
Okay,
bit out of the way.
Hmm.
So we might want to do the Sigil district first. But we still technically can go the other way.
It works both ways, because technically.
But we can definitely do it today.
Right.
I will note that the city is massive. It takes almost a day and a half by carriage to get across the whole city.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So if you're walking anywhere, it'll
Right.
take you a long time. You should
No,
probably be using a carriage.
no, we have Seabiscuit. Bhaqull's gonna use Seabiscuit. They can say they want to walk. They can walk behind the carriage. I don't care. Seabiscuit.
Sea biscuit, the best mode of travel.
Yes.
So, are you asking anyone where the Cobalt Soul is? Or are you just going to the Sigil District?
Bhaqull
question.
will go to the bar.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna ask where the cobalt cobalt soul.
Cobalt, like the
I know.
mineral cobalt.
I'm not gonna
Yes.
say it again.
Oh, I've been writing it the wrong way.
You've been writing it kobold. So cobalt like blue. Because
Yeah,
they're blue.
yeah, no, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense now. That makes more sense. I just thought they really liked kobolds.
I really like kobolds.
I really like kobolds. It's fine.
So the bartender behind the thing is just wiping down a plate and washing a couple dishes from other patrons as he sees you come up. Yeah, can I help you with something?
Do you know where the Cobalt Soul would be?
I don't know exactly. I think they're in one of the temples, though, up on the Gilded District, where all the church people go.
Oh,
I don't know which temple it is, though, but maybe they'll give you some direction.
then thank you.
One moment, Bhaqull. I'm just gonna go to the person we were talking to and take out the wanted flyer of the Furbolg. By any chance, has this Furbolg has been spotted around here?
Kind of looks closer. I mean, kind of looks like a furbolg I've seen in the bazaar, but then again, all furbolgs kind of look alike to me. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
That's racist.
Okay. She'll ask about a human with kind of like tattoos like her that goes by the name of Gareth. Kind of an idiot.
No, I can't say I know a Gareth.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Clement is just rubbing her forehead together in frustration.
I wonder how Alan is doing.
Bhaqull's gonna do the big think
So,
as I look over my notes.
since
You been
Right.
alright, big guy?
the Gilded District is
It would be the Temple of the Mentor, I think they said.
And which district is that?
The Gilded District.
And where are
Should-
we?
We're in the River District here. So it's a much bigger journey than we initially thought.
It'll probably take you about half the day to get there and get back.
I hate crowded cities. I hate this.
Well, we're in basically the biggest one.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't make you feel any better.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Well, it'll probably take us half the day to get over there and just back here, so we might want to get started.
Mm.
So no getting to go see weapons.
Do we have time to on our way, or which direction is it?
I will say, if you're taking the main roads, if you were to go, you could go one of two paths. If you were to go from where you're at to the Gilded District, that would take probably like an hour 30 or so from where you're at right now. To get over to here would probably take about an hour. It's actually closer to where you're at than the Gilded District, because the Gilded District goes uphill.
Yeah.
But coming down from the Gilded District is all the way downhill and is main roads, so it's fast traffic. So if you were to go like to the Gilded District and then down towards the Cerulean Palace, it would actually probably be fairly quick.
Oh, okay. Doesn't sound so bad.
I think we could make it.
Okay, then you can do your mating ritual thing.
No. No need for that. We can just have a pleasant conversation.
Pleasant, huh?
I feel like something important was about this that's went over my head, but I'm not
Oh.
going to question it.
You should have seen it. Bhaqull was a
Pulls
master
the
at work.
various face in his hands. No, I really wasn't.
Ah, flirting.
That I am a stammering mess, and I will always be one, and that's why I don't have that, nor have I ever.
It's okay.
You
We're all
said
a bunch
time
of
for
princesses.
sound like they
everything.
were interested.
She might have just been being nice.
It's okay.
I'm not exactly
There was
the
a tiger shark lady. She bit my fin. That's how I knew she liked me.
Oh, is that why that's there?
How about we talk about it on our way? Come on.
Okay,
Duncan.
I'm gonna
Let's
go set up Seabiscuit. I'll see you at the cart.
Well, so
Cool goes to go to the stables to go get Seabiscuit ready.
Okay. Were you gonna say something, Sarah?
no.
Okay.
I'm good. I stopped my train of thought there.
So, you all get loaded up and begin to make your way up towards the Gilded District. As you're pushing out of the River District, there are two major things you notice now in the daytime that you didn't quite notice as much in the nighttime when you were arriving here the night prior. Firstly, not about halfway through the River District in the other direction, you see this giant glass dome. And you see a lot of the canals and rivers that run through the River District all seem to originate from this dome. Going from the history check from before Bhaqull, you have heard of this dome as well when you're reading about Ank'Harel. It's the reason Ank'Harel even exists. That is the life dome that protects the oasis that makes this city able to run. So all the water that is supplied to the entire city comes from that life dome. Additionally, you notice as you're heading down this main road to the south, you're actually heading uphill slightly. But actually, as you come up, there is a large sheer cliff in front of you. and a road that sort of winds up it. And there's just rows and rows. You can actually see them from where you're at as you're coming along, of just very beautifully made temples all along the cliffside.
Whoa.
When you finally make your way up onto the road and into the Gilded District, there is one long pathway. There seems to be homes sort of scattered behind the temples where monastics and different abbeys exist for people of the churches to live. But there's one long road that just goes down the entirety of the Gilded District where just temples flank either side all the way down. And you believe every god of the prime deities is represented here in mass.
Oh no. No, I just had a thought. Every god. Oh god. Oh no.
Well,
Of the prime deities, the betrayer
Oh,
gods
okay.
would not be here.
no.
Good.
And you do see, actually not very far away from the entrance to the Gilded District is a temple that doesn't seem to innately display a religious symbol. It instead displays on either side of a large pyramid-like structure the symbols of the Cobalt Soul.
There we go. Onward, Seabiscuit.
Duncan's gonna start looking around for the church for the Changebringer.
Yeah, not but like 4 or 5 buildings down along this row on the right side, you do see the characteristic symbol of a coin of the Changebringer. And you see actually there is a small gambling setup set up there for people to test their skill and luck with the Changebringer. It's actually set up in front of the house that they have set up there. And actually, further down, if anyone's looking for it, you do see a very beautiful golden structure that is denoted as the Temple of the Archart, Corellian. And for Plymouth, at the far end, away from all the other temples, at the very far end of all these temples, you see a large graveyard, and in the middle is a massive cathedral of black stone, and you see raven depictions all across it, as this is a cathedral of the Matron of Ravens.
Oh.
Cool. I'm surprised they would include the Matron of Ravens here.
A city big as this would probably have one for all the gods. I'm sure that given how big this place is, that there's a very diverse culture regarding religion, I'm sure.
It seems as such.
You're
yeah.
adorable when you explain things.
Will's fins kind of like flop down against his cheeks. Thank you.
I said that in my head.
Bhaqull keeps his eyes on the driving.
Right.
His eyes are on the driving.
You make your way up towards the Temple of the Mentor, the location and headquarters of this branch of the Cobalt Soul. As you arrive, you see a number of different monastics moving back and forth, collections of people running around with scrolls, several monks of the order who are walking around with staves, patrolling the perimeter, making sure no one's causing trouble. All dressed in the characteristic blues and whites of the Order of the Cobalt Soul. as they continue to make sure that the knowledge here is well protected and well respected. Additionally, as you're making your way up, you see a fairly large crowd of individuals, some in blues of the Cobalt Soul, others wearing distinct, fancier clothing. They look like they're perhaps sponsors or some other wealthy individual following a rather young-looking, maybe in his mid-20s, tan-skinned, black-haired man who has a much more designed and laid out robe with gold lacing across it, who seems to walk with a lot of import as they walk into a garden off to the side.
Duncan's gonna
Bhaqull,
look very curious in that direction. Ooh.
Marmine's gonna look over at him like,
Bhaqull will look for a place to park.
Yeah, you do find that there is a good number of open tracts of land here in the Gilded District where people have placed up like hitching posts or other things, and people just drop their horses there, tie them off, or pull carts up.
We'll find a place and pull up to it. You'll hop off the cart and tie up Seabiscuit and give her those chin scritches. And give her some feed. We'll be back soon. You'll look for the others. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking do this.
Oh.
Damn, get it.
Cool. Like adjust his glasses a little bit. Oh, okay. I guess let's just go ahead. Go look for a question.
Yeah.
Right.
I get to see drawings. I get to see drawings. I get to see drawings.
We'll try and go find the main
So-
entrance.
There is, in fact, a very large main entrance. And as you're moving forward, you do see now that there are, in fact, religious symbols here as well.
Oh.
You see the general sigil of a god that you specifically would be aware of, Bhaqull.
Oh.
There are symbols of the goddess Ion, Ioun, and she is an unaligned goddess of knowledge, prophecy, and skill.
Oh.
And so she is often seen as the patron of the Cobalt Soul and well regarded amongst scholars. You begin to see her symbols upon the walls of this lovely, sort of like old Native American style pyramid of like stacked bricks that make it into this layered structure, and this very large open front stone pathway that people are just coming in and out.
Well, Bhaqull will make his way over.
All right. As you enter into this temple, you expect almost for it to be as ancient looking on the inside as it is on the outside, but you see immediately walking in the largest library any of you have ever seen by far. This massive wall-to-wall, open ceiling, books as far as the eye could see library.
My head already hurts.
Bhaqull
It's gonna catch
is
the
going
pool on his
to
back.
crack a
facing
smile
you.
and just look the happiest you've ever seen him. Like his little fins are gonna do a little flippy flappy.
Outside of the massive wall-to-wall library, you see loads of different tables and areas to study. You see a number of different people of different ages studying together in groups. You see the upper levels. It looks to be open, like open classrooms where a professor is teaching several different students monastics. You see a room in the middle area that opens out into a courtyard where a group of monks of the order are training with quarterstaffs. And you see off to the right a collection of individuals scoring through many of the books, looking like they're doing some fairly heavy research. But where you are now, there is a small, like wooden turn area in front of you, and off to the right, a small wooden desk, upon which a very skinny, petite female elf is sitting with her glasses, reading through a scroll, seeing you come in. Goes, oh, welcome to the Cobalt Soul. How can I help you today?
We are
Bhaqull,
looking for a
Welcome.
question.
Oh, oh, you're very large. What do you have a question for her? No. What do you need with her?
Uh,
she told us yesterday that come and visit.
Oh, you're the weird ones. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Give me like 2 minutes. I'll let her know you're here, and I'll let you find yourself a seat. And she runs a hand over a glyph, and the wooden turntable, like two little doors open, so you can get past this little wooden structure that you can just jump over if you wanted to. But it's like a little tiny barrier. So you can go find a table.
Duncan's
Bhaqull
gonna
walk through and go
slowly
find a
squeeze through.
place to sit.
He's gonna like do that like side shimmy thing of just
Oh.
like
Fleming's
We'll
just
give him a
gonna
little
take
pet.
her leg up and over it and just step through it.
It is big enough. Like it is fairly big enough for Duncan to fit through, because there are, as you're entering in here, they're like large, very tall dragonborn and Goliaths and other individuals who need this to be big enough for them to go through it as well. So it's not like a tight fit. You can walk through fine.
Duncan will walk through and come up to Bhaqull and just lean down and go, "Did she say we were the weird ones?"
Yeah, she did say that.
Oh.
That might be my fault. I'm sure it is.
Well, I'm a talking shark.
Very, very average.
I
I'm just
guess.
gonna. Armin's just gonna put her hood up more, and she's gonna be like, I don't want people to find out what the hell I am.
Fleming's just gonna look at you. It's like,
To that end, there are every race that you've seen is represented here. There are humans, tieflings, elves, dwarves, drow, like every race. The only thing you don't see a lot of are some of the rare races, like Duncan's race, who aren't exactly known for their prowess and knowledge. However, you do see that there is up on one side, like a female who has like a dorsal fin and some like scales, but doesn't appear to be fully shark like Duncan, is like partial. We sorted through some books.
Duncan will look up and just go, "Oh, that looks cute."
We'll go and find a table for them. So go sit at.
Easy enough, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, you see Question making her way over in your direction.
Duncan's gonna like perk up and just go, "Question!" and wave at her.
One second. And just because I forgot to show it to you before, this is what Question looks like.
Where are we looking?
In your group chit chat.
Chitty chitty chat chat.
Oh yeah.
She's beautiful.
She's
I
so
mean,
cute.
whatever. She's a tiefling. Who cares?
She's beautiful. No.
Oh god, no, she's not. She's hideous.
The intrusive thought one.
Yes.
So she walks up with a heavy book under arm, making her way with a bright smile on her face. She sits down, sets the book off to the side, goes, you made it. Good.
Sorry, we couldn't get here yesterday.
Oh, no, it's all right. There's a lot going on. Lots of studying and the like, and with you all arriving back, and all the things that went down at the Rise, we're trying to figure some things out here anyway.
I suppose that makes sense.
So, welcome to the Cobalt Soul. Is it to your liking?
This might be my own heaven.
It is very nice. It's a great place to draw and read and learn and all sorts of things.
Duncan's gonna be patting his hands on the table. Speaking of drawings, can I see them now?
Oh, I do have some more. She moves the large book over that you thought was a book from the library, but you now clearly see is her journal, and it's just a massive journal. And she flips it open, and as she flips it open, you notice not just drawings, but like intensely drawn runes as well. And those with a magic affinity realize that this book is also her focus. It's her spell book.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But you see several depictions of your party. You see 6 figures who have like a vague similarity. They're like shadowed figures, but a vague similarity to your size and structure. And you're like bathed in rays of light. And then there's another depiction of a tomb-looking thing surrounded by crystals, and a man just rising up from the tomb. She goes, "These are the ones I've done recently."
Oh, that happened. That happened before we got here. Duncan's gonna point at the one with the man rising out of the crystalline area.
Yeah, that's one.
Does the what was his name?
Elixir.
With him, we got to ask him questions. Oh, well, you guys got to ask him questions.
Well, you asked him one too.
What did I ask him?
Well, a couple technically. You asked him at first what all the gods were for the vestige. And then you tried to ask him about his shield, but he was cut off.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Would have been nice. I would have liked to have brought it back to him.
Maybe we could.
Bhaqull's gonna
find it.
blink a few times. Did Ika leave the spear when he left?
Oh, I didn't think to look. I just saw the note.
We should check when we get back.
I mean, we are
Yeah.
still paying for the rooms, so
I'm sure it'll be fine if it's there. It's just
We don't want someone taking that.
no.
I would know for you, Duncan. The spear was there.
oh, he's gonna look at them and just kind of go, what did it look like again?
Long spear.
Long but pointy
And
at the
blue.
end.
Oh yeah, no, it was there.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
I don't want to touch the thing that turns people into piranhas.
That sounds a nightmare.
Not always. That one time it turned a into a rabbit.
I think we're getting
Oh,
off
right.
track, but
Yes.
we will definitely need to go back
Question
to
is like
Sorry.
drawing the spear. Like this is great material. Draws a little picture of a shark turning into a frana.
No, not that. Anything but that.
Don't worry, I don't predict the future. These are just thoughts that come to my mind.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope then that spear doesn't get into someone else's hands.
Don't
and
jinx
knows
it.
how to use it.
Don't
Hey.
jinx it.
It's the Moonweaver's spear.
The Moonweaver, like the goddess.
Mm.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I'm
Well,
pretty
wrapped up in some
sure
insane
it's
things.
Elixian's spear, but I'm not sure exactly.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well, Prolix did tell me a little bit about you all arriving here, and I figured I would offer. It's a little complicated, the Cobalt Soul, because usually, if you're wanting like the backing of an organization like us, the way you join a group like this is you become a librarian for like 10 years.
Oh,
But that sounds like it might be a little too long for some of the stuff you guys got going on.
bit time consuming.
Yeah.
So I spoke to one of my
I
higher ups.
mean, if it counts for anything, I used to sell books.
That does help. Anyway, I talked to my higher ups and told him about what you guys went through and how you made it to the Rise when a lot of our researchers passed away in there. And he decided he wanted to try and give you guys a couple of chances to prove yourselves. If you wanted to, in fact, join the Soul, I could direct you to where he is right now, actually.
Bhaqull will look to the others.
Hmm.
A little bit of an extra sparkle in his eyes.
I mean, if you want to become a librarian for 10 years, I won't stop you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have to become a librarian if you go through this. That was the whole point of me getting the.
No, we don't have to. And technically, I was one. Well, no, I sold books, but it's similar.
Hmm.
What was the question again that they asked?
If we're willing to basically do a few tasks to be able to accelerate the process of joining the Cobalt Soul.
Granted, to let you know, if you do these tasks, it's not like locking you in. There is an exact time where you are locked in. And yes, you're joining. These are just proving, so you can do these and not join. I think you're gonna get paid if you do these, if that helps.
Perfect. See, then we can do them.
Okay.
I don't know
for money.
about me though. Joining something when I'm already committed to a deity. I'm not a
Cobalt
librarian
Soul isn't
type of
committed
guy.
to a deity. It's just, we support worship of every religion.
Oh, that must be nice.
This wouldn't be a long time commitment, would it?
I mean, you could leave whatever you wanted.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm not much for reading, but I'll join if the others join. Plus, I like your drawings.
I like your eyes.
Oh!
They're really cool looking.
He's gonna blush a little bit.
He's gonna draw a blushing shark. Yep, this is good. This is good.
We did get a similar offer from I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name.
Oh, from Prolix?
One of the headmasters.
Oh, the guy at the terrace schoolhouse.
Mm.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a hard one. He's like Arequitos or something like that.
Yeah, that one.
Bless you.
He's the nicer one.
Mm.
The other one's a real grump.
Oh.
I wasn't as sure about joining them, but I know that they mentioned your two groups have an agreement, at least for now.
Yeah, the Cobalt Soul and the Allegiance of the All-Sight are aligned. We have a mutual interest in that we have a mutual enemy in the Vermilion Dream and their cohort. Another group recently popped up supporting them called the Sentinels of Memory, who have been causing quite a bit of trouble for us. So having a friend in the Allegiance has been quite nice.
Who are they?
You're aware that the Allegiance is doing some digs down below in Kalmaro, yes?
Well,
Yeah.
given what Alosia tried to pull on us, I assumed.
Well, the Vermilion Dream wants access to get closer to a resource, we'll call it, while the Sentinels of Memory want the Kalmaro not to be touched at all. But because both of them don't like the Allegiance of the All-Sight, and by extension us, it's become a bit of like a two-on-two fight in the city.
Sounds
Granted,
like it.
not a lot of fighting because obviously we don't want to, get the guards involved, and we're just really here for the protection of the information. And we'd really like to study more about Kalmaro and the knowledge it has to provide us. But
It sounds like an informational guess war. I don't know what you'd call
it was
it.
yes, very much so.
Politics.
The gross shit.
Granted, there is a reason we have the monks. There have been a few altercations between some of the different members. We try and keep it as minimal as possible and out of the eyes of the Hands of Ward.
Understandable.
Makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
do we want to go with question? Or would we want to go with the headmaster guy?
Well, seeing as that they also offered us a job to feel things out until we decide, I'd say we just do the jobs and see which one we like more.
Okay.
You're more than
I'll
welcome.
agree with that actually.
I will say, I don't think there's really any rules against you joining both either. It's just that while we are aligned, we have differences of opinions and views, and there is a chance it could become a clash. So if you get to the point where you are asked to make a decision, at that point you might want to decide, like, where am I going? Because if you try and join both and they clash, then you're gonna have to like conflicting interests. It's gonna get real confusing. I mean, you could do that, but that's your choice.
I mean, I have my own, so far, opinion, but again, I wouldn't presume for the rest.
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
In that case,
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yeah, of course.
And Clemens is gonna just get a little closer to the desk to get their eye level at them.
Noticing you writing, you will hear her voice in your head as she'll say, "Is this make it easier?"
Okay, I usually
Just
only
wait
let
till
my I only let Bhaqull do this because I got used to him, but okay, my question for you is that do you believe that the Cobalt Soul is more better for this information?
I believe the Cobalt Soul has the best interests of people at heart the most.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Wait, I haven't used insight check in a while, so I don't. There it is, under my history.
She believes what she's saying. She is telling the truth. She believes this. As she
I'm gonna
continues, she
look back at
says,
the group.
the Allegiance mean well in their pursuit, but they aren't always careful in what they do. The soul's only interest is in protecting the knowledge and making sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Hmm.
That's what you told us before, so it's what I kind of assumed. Bhaqull kind of lower his voice a little bit and lean in. Admittedly, so far, I like you all the most.
She smiles. Yeah, I like having more weird, cool people around. So this is a cool arrangement for me too.
Hmm.
More of the weird people talk.
Yeah, what's... Can I ask what the whole weird people thing is about?
Oh, I said I found weird, cool people to Ayla over there, and she said, "Oh, cool, more weird people." So that's probably where that came from.
Oh.
So I assume you mean weird in a
Yeah, weird, good.
affectionate way. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes that means good.
I'm
Sometimes
weird.
that means bad.
So I like having more friends who are also weird like me.
I don't know. I think you're pretty cool.
See, you get it. No, I'm sometimes a bit of an outcast amongst the city here, but I feel pretty at home with the people of the soul.
I like her.
I don't like doing readings. Is there jobs for people who don't do readings?
Motions back to the people who are hitting each other with stabs in the courtyard.
Or do you have more people who like to do stuff with plants?
We do have people who study plants. Yeah, we have people who study all sorts of different areas.
Oh.
You could do botany.
Hmm.
That's the study of plants.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be opposed either of joining if they're willing to give us a little more leeway and we can trust them on this. A little more than the others.
I am happy to just do the jobs and see what comes of it.
Yeah, you don't have to make a decision right now at all.
So, should we
I
go
already
talk
made
to
my
the
decision.
gentleman though?
You should, but he's not here. He's actually already looking into the situation he wants you all to look into.
Oh.
Look
So,
on the fields, huh?
it would be best if you met him in the field.
Alright.
Where would that be?
You'll be heading to the Sun Cup Bazaar.
Ah.
Where?
Is there a specific time he's wanting us to be there?
He just said send you over whenever.
Perfect.
So, if you want to head that
we
way,
might have a small pit stop to make first.
yeah, I'll make a mark on your map where to find him.
Oh.
Make it a lot easier, and then you can just meet him up there.
Oh, cool. Kind of pull it out and unfold it.
She takes a small piece of kind of like putty tack and presses it on the map so you can take it off later. Here you go.
Thank you.
Bhaqull's gonna look up and just look so happy.
Are we heading out?
The good's gonna reach over and gently pat him on the head.
Are we leaving the Cobalt now?
I
Shall
suppose
we get
unless
going?
do
No, I'm
you
asking like out of
have
character.
any questions for us? Question? We
Oh.
can get going.
No.
Cool.
I was just interested to see you all and see how you're doing, but you seem to be doing great. So,
Well, much better now. Our it was a very adventurous entrance to the city.
A rough entrance, I would say.
Oh, question. I have a question for you.
yeah.
He's gonna lean down towards her ear and kind of whisper and like lightly point up in the direction of the semi-shark woman. Who's her? Who's that? I've never seen someone like her before.
I believe that's Frauga.
Oh.
Frauga's from the Graying Wildlands.
Oh.
The Great Wildlands.
Yes, to the far north where we were before, in Wildmount.
Hmm.
She made her way here after her tribe up there got attacked by some Dwindalian scouts during the war.
Oh.
So she was separated from them and became a member of the Cobalt Soul in Wildmount, and then was eventually transferred here.
Bhaqull's gonna
Okay.
have a
Fleming's
stark
gonna go
change
to
in
that
expression.
They're up on a second floor, Plymouth, and you realize as you're looking, you don't actually see any stairs that aren't behind like locked doors to go up further. And
Fleming
you
is just gonna
surmise that you
wave.
can't go up further.
She's gonna wave at them.
She seems horribly enthralled in her books.
Duncan's gonna just get up and go, okay, we should get going. Thank you, question.
Thanks
Of
a
course.
lot.
Thank you.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I'm
Hmm.
as actually a small question.
Hmm?
Can you check out books without being a member yet? Or at
If
least
you-
read them while
you
you're
see,
here?
and you see the area you're in right now is surrounded by like a small banister of wood all around, and inside this banister there is a collection of shelves. She said, anything within this area is open to the public. To access the further areas are for different levels of monastics and members of the order. But here in this area, you can check out any of these books.
Okay. I'll definitely be back then.
She'll like get a little bit closer and whisper, but if there's something you're looking for in particular, let me know.
He'll give a small smile and nod. Of course.
Duncan's just gonna start making his way for the door.
Mm.
See you
Armine's
soon.
going to. She's like, I think I'm good with knowledge on this.
The young petite elf woman at the front, Ayla, just waves happily. Good to meet you all. Be
It's nice
safe.
meeting you too, little elf lady.
She just smiles happily, just like waves her head back and forth, look like closing her eyes, full smile.
Bhaqull will give small wave. Back to Seabiscuit!
Armine will give a small little wave. And
So
go,
now we
"Good
make a
job."
detour for store, and then we visit man for job. Yes,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh, wait.
Fleming's still trying to wave the fish lady.
Wait.
She is horribly distracted. Not paying
Ugh.
attention. And after
Try
about
to-
2 minutes, she stands up, and she walks further into an area you cannot see.
She's gonna
We
take
forgot
out her book. She's gonna write something down. She's gonna tear it out and hand it to the tiefling. Not Saya, but the
Question?
yes.
All right. Did you want this to go to Frauga?
Yes. And she'll take out the bounty flyer again. I know this is a long shot, but I really need information about this Furbolg. Have you seen or any sighting at all about this one?
Question pulls up her book, quickly replicates the wanted poster, and shows it to you, and it's almost one for one. She goes, I haven't, but you've come to the hub of information in Marquette. I'll see what I can find out for you.
She'll, before she leaves, and just, like try to, like, think it to her because she doesn't want to sign it. Please. I need to know where he is. He is far dangerous than any other Furbolg out there. He has to be stopped.
If I find anything out at all, you'll be the first to know. Okay, Plymouth?
Thank you. And she'll head back to people. She looks very upset, but also very worried at the right now.
You all catch back up and load back into the cart. You're heading to.
Bhaqull's going to look to the others and say, we actually forgot about the Temple of Carillion. We might still need to go there. I think that's kind of important. I mean, we could go later, technically, but the information did come from Elixir himself.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We can go.
Yeah, you're only at like 9 a.m. of the day. Like, you're still early in the morning, so.
Okay, let's go. Horsey away!
So you go down the street. You pass many of the other prime deities' structures. You pass by the Temple of the Changebringer off to your right, and head further down to a large structure off to your left. And you see emblazoned upon it the diamond cross with blue half moons turned out of the arch heart in his design, pressed heavily onto the buildings. You see a very ornate structure of gold and silvers and blues, with open doors wide into its chamber.
Bhaqull will find a place to park.
You find a quick place. You see a number of people moving in and out of this area. A distinct thing you do notice here is that most of the people heading in and out of this temple are elves. And anyone with a religion check can roll a religion check as you enter into this space.
As
Let's
we enter it.
take this.
Yes, as you enter into the space, you can make a religion check.
Oh, I'm not making a religion check.
Uh,
I'm just gonna work.
Okay. Flemeth, you remember distinctly that Krellian is one of the prime deities that the elves worship,
Mhm.
and is a protector of elves, and has often depicted themselves as a beautiful elf. And in fact, as you enter into this space, you see in the middle of this like sunken floor steps that goes to this middle statue is a beautiful statue of a tall golden elf with beautiful graceful features and a layered elven chestplate of armor in full plate, stands looking proudly off into the distance, welcoming you into his temple.
who we're here to talk to again?
It's not so much that we're here to talk to someone. It's Elixian said he thought that this might be the next place that might help us be led to where we're meant to go. So I guess let me know if you feel any pulls again, like you did with the rise.
You see, as you're going along, there are beautiful pieces of art all about. You see various different paintings and pieces of armor and swords that are lauded as pieces of worship here, as Krellin is also a god of arts. and they're respected here. Uh, Varys, roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Varys, you very clearly see that as you are entering this space, all eyes are on you. And the look that many of the elves here have is, why are you here?
Armin would kind of hold onto his arm.
Is just going to fucking ignore everyone and stay with the group.
Before a older elven man walks up in long monastic robes with a blue and silver stripe down the middle, and he steps up to all of you and says, "Welcome to the Grand Temple of Corellian. Can I help you all with anything today in your visit?"
Uh, we were wondering if we could learn more about the art card.
Of course. All are welcome within his halls. And he looks at Varys, says, "All." And he looks at the other participants who are looking at him and like gives them a glance, and they all look away. I am Father Alarian. What questions do you have?
I guess it's not so much question. Well, no, I guess. Do you know anything about what the art card might have been? Any depictions or anything regarding during the calamity? We've been studying it.
You see his eyes shift to like a bit of sadness, and then to like confusion as to why you're asking this. He's an old elf, and for what all of you know about elves, they don't show their age until they are ancient. So you can surmise by how old elves live that this man may have been around maybe right after the calamity, may have been old enough to experience what the calamity caused to Exandria. He just shakes his head and goes, "There are no good things that come from the calamity." Why do you want to know about his depictions then?
We've been studying an old warrior. There's not a lot of information on him, but in many of the depictions we found, he seemed to have a connection to Corellian. So we thought maybe we could find out more here.
I don't know of any warriors of the calamity specifically, other than the ones lauded in legend, the elven warriors. Do you mean one of them?
This was a human, I think. He was always depicted with curly hair and a sword and a spear.
And he shakes his head. No, I don't believe I've heard of this one. This is a new one for me.
Understood then. Would it be all right if we look around at least?
Of course. Though to be honest, if you're looking for ancient knowledge of the art, this temple is only a few hundred years old. The real ancient temple would be within the sunken city below.
helm or a
Yes.
sombrero.
Will
Hmm.
seems to have a look of recognition. Right, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Thank you.
Kalmaro used to be an elven city here in Marquette many, many, many years ago, before it sunk into the desert.
What
And
made it sink?
that is the question, isn't it? Something that a great many people have debated and discussed. Some say one of the betrayer gods sunk their blade into the city.
Oh.
Punishment for Corellian blessing the elves. He wanted to hurt Corellian in where it hurt most, his people.
Hmm.
Any idea which god that they say that is?
Groomish.
That
Can
one of
Betrayer god.
the.
Can I
Uh,
have a religion or history check?
Of course.
would you like assistance?
Yeah!
Guidance.
Achoo. 4?
Yes, a D4. Right? It's a D4?
Yeah.
I forget.
18. Okay. Groomish is betrayer god, is greater deity of the orcs. And he particularly is known for being a god of rage. Uh, Additionally, he fought against Corellian in the Calamity. In fact, you actually saw his one-eyed token amongst the depictions of other betrayer gods within the Rise.
Hmm.
Thank you, this helps a lot.
Yes, Groomish, from my understanding, tried to destroy the continent, but something stopped him. That's just the old stories, though. Truthfully, I think the city actually just fell into a sinkhole, unfortunately.
I'm sure you might be true. You might be right, but I at least like to know the stories anyways.
They are fun to tell. Well, all of you be well. May Corellian bless your day.
Thank you.
He gives each of you a nod and pauses for a second on you, Varys, and gives you a deep nod as well, and smiles at you genuinely before walking away.
Hmm.
Bhaqull will look to the others and kind of speak more hushed. Well, there goes the easy path. I guess we know where we need to go. But
No more.
that might not be for a bit, so off to the jewelers, I guess. Well, she's not a jeweler. To the
Trader?
bronze scales.
Would we call her a trader? Like, she trades goods and things?
That sounds weird. But the bronze scales is good enough. That's the shop.
Okay.
But we'll start heading out.
Out of here for now.
Yeah.
As you make your way out, Ferris, you notice that following the father speaking to you, you are not getting the looks you were before. They seem to have respected his pretty clear inclination that we don't take kindly to you all discriminating against this man for being a drow. But I will note that with your history, you would very well know that uh, the Spider Queen and the Arkart are also at distinct odds, and the Drow and the Elves have a long storied history of fighting because of it.
Yeah. Armine don't like Lilith for many reasons, and for understandable reasons.
So where are we heading to now? The Jewel.
We're headed to the Bronze Scales in the Santerral District.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you make your way down from the Gilded District down to the now familiar sight to some of you, but new sight to others. A very ornate, beautiful building with a sign that says the Bronze Scales, with a depiction of scales with a little dragon adorned on it on one side and gold on the other.
So far, what time is it now? During the day?
By about the time you get to the Bronze Scales, it'll probably be like 10:30.
Oh, so it's really early.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're making great time.
Make a pretty good time.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's
We'll
the dogs in the
again
background.
find a place to park.
All right. You do find a place to hitch and begin to make your way into the store. Dog's Ingy.
That's
Yeah,
angry.
my
Nutty.
neighbor's dogs are going at it with one of our dogs. I'm sorry.
You're right.
You're all good.
You make your way into the shop, and there are a number of very high, well-dressed individuals. A dwarf who has like several rings woven into his beard. A human woman who has an elegant dress and bangles all the way up her arm. Another dragonborn who is seems to have very luminescent vermilion green scales is currently perusing, and behind the counter is the beautifully dressed, now in a full golden gown that sort of goes down to her middle finger and goes all the way up her arm on both sides, long sheer sleeves. The dragonborn Talia Saord, who runs the shop.
Hmm. Nice.
Wait, I have a question. How far are we from the inn now?
The one you started at, or the one you're staying at?
The one that we're staying at.
The inn is over here, so it's like an hour away.
Okay.
I feel, because I am still concerned about leaving the spear, I feel like one of us should go and get it.
One of us could go and take the cart and go get it.
Would it be alright if I take it?
Sure.
Alright,
If you'd like to.
I definitely, because I can't sit well with that thing being what it is. We can't leave it alone.
Okay, so you know it would take an hour for him to go there, an hour to come back. So you'd be here for 2 hours.
It'll take a while. We could try and just make our way there after we finish.
Alright, let's do this. I'm not sitting well with that.
I know. We can do it right after this.
Okay, let's go.
So you enter the shop. She sees you all enter. Seems to be finishing a deal with the verdant green dragonborn. Hands him the case for what seems to be a necklace. Nods and says, "Please do come back, Alien." He just nods. "Always a pleasure, Talia." And he and the other two members begin to make their way out. They seem to be a group entourage together. As they finally make their exit, she looks to all of you. "Welcome back to the Bronze Scales." Good to see good customers.
Bhaqull will give a very nervous wave.
Hello again.
Hello
Hi.
again. Have you come to spend some of that coin I so graciously gave you? Please tell me you have.
Hopefully.
Oh, wonderful. Do love a good merchant and trader, or merchant and customer relationship. I'm sure we'll have a grand one.
Sure.
Now, what are you all looking for?
I suppose that's the question, isn't it? You'll look to the others. Is there any type of weapon or item you guys are interested in?
I could use a new mace. It's been a while.
She waves her hand over to the left wall towards the front, where a collection of 20 or so different maces are displayed on the wall. Have a look.
I am not too sure what I need.
Duncan's gonna just go back over to where he sees the scimitars.
Yeah, there is still a collection of different scimitars and like.
What do you have that's weird? Because I generally like things that are weird. Anything unusual?
Weird. Let's see here. Do you have a lot of interesting weapons? And maces in particular? Just trying to sort through all the ones I have.
Be a mace. Maybe it can be like an item to wear. Anything like that.
If you do want weird, I have a mace that, well, she pulls off a what you thought was just a metal rod, because it doesn't have an end to it, and she pulls off this metal rod and she runs a finger across a rune on the rod, and you see a mace form at the top made of pure flames.
Oh.
I have this magma mace.
Cool.
How much?
This one hasn't been seeing a ton of use lately, so it'll probably be about 500 gold.
Wait, I'm sorry, 500?
Yes,
That's
500 gold.
50 plat pieces, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That is correct.
Hmm. Can I feel how heavy it is?
Of course. She runs her hand across the thing to turn off the enchantment and hands it to you.
Is it heavy?
I mean, it feels about the weight of a mace.
Hmm.
Feels, honestly, I mean, it feels comfortable.
Hmm. Do I feel any like power from it?
It's definitely magical.
Okay. Hmm. This is way better than the one I have. Anything else?
So, for note for you, mechanically speaking, that magma mace does, instead of 1d6, it does 2d6 on hit. And it is fire damage instead of bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Oh, I want it so bad now.
Oh no, you perked her interest even more.
It is technically a fraction of the money we have.
Yeah. I
Um,
was gonna say it's like what, like
If you all want to
10%.
get a bunch of things as well, I'm perfectly fine with you all grabbing a few things and we can work out a bundle and haggle a bit.
Okay.
I'll set this aside. And she grabs the mace and goes and sets it on a like silken stand at the front of the shop.
Okay. Let's see if we can find other things, and if maybe do the bundle thing. But if not, then
Of course.
we can always try next time.
She walks around like dragging her hand across the silk over the top of the counters as she makes her way in front of you, Duncan, and goes, "Well, now you seem to be spying up these swords. Fancy a new blade?"
Very much so, madam.
What sort of blade are you looking for?
Something that kind of falls in line with what I am capable of. That could possibly, maybe, I could infuse my own magic into.
What sort of magic do you like to use?
Oh, he'll kind of like hunch over himself and like kind of shyly like display the sanguine magic out of his hand.
Ooh, interesting. I have two blades that may be of interest to you. She pulls two blades that could not be more different off the wall. One is a blade of what seems to be full black iron. And you sense an necrotic nature to this blade. And the other is a beautiful, like, tinged green metal. And around the hilt of the second blade is what looks to be vines instead of, like, your regular rope. This first blade is a sword of withering.
Oh.
This second, a green blade. Sword of withering does just that. Cuts into your enemies and withers them away. But the green blade is different. Reacts to nature. I've seen a druid use one before, to great effect.
Oh.
Mechanically speaking, the Withering Blade is an extra d4 necrotic damage, and they have to make a. If you hit someone with it, they have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. If they fail that saving throw, they cannot be healed until a short or long rest. The Green Blade is a spellcasting focus, and additionally allows you to cast Grasping Vines at will as an action,
ooh.
Ooh, that's really cool.
which
If
can
only I had
pull,
dual wielding.
no, which can
Damn.
pull you to a target if it is bigger than you, or pull a target smaller than you to you. And you can also use it to restrain someone.
Can't
How-
you learn to dual wield, or is that?
It would have to
special
be a
class?
feat that I would have. No, it's a
Yes,
feat that I would
it's
have to
a feat you
take.
could take.
Yeah, so which means I would have to forego on taking ability score. How much are each of the blades?
The Withering Blade is a little more sought after. It will run for about 1,200 gold.
Oh.
The Green Blade, I don't often find druids here in the sandy deserts will run at 800 gold.
That's 80 pieces or 102 pieces. 120 pieces. You said that you would give us a discount if we were buying in bulk, yes?
Yes, on top of the discount that I was already going to give you all.
He'll shyly like turn back over to like the group and like look at Bhaqull and just kind of go, could I get the withering blade?
Technically, it's more your money than the rest of ours.
I know, but still.
Yes, you can get it.
Okay, I'll take the withering blade.
Puts the green blade back on the wall, picks up the withering blade, and does the same as she did with the mace before, placing it on its own stand by the mace.
And Duncan will waddle over to see if there's like armaments or jewelry.
There are a number. While you're looking at that, is there anyone else looking for anything?
Armine sees probably some lances that she's probably looking at with a little bit of gleam in her eye going, oh.
There are a handful of interesting different lances about. Some of which have different on glows, or
Yeah.
one seems to arc electricity off of it constantly.
Oh.
One seems to have just jagged edges all along it. Seems to be just an awful rugged lance.
Armine's probably gonna look at all of them, and he's gonna look down. He's slightly gonna look down at her own shadow again.
She steps in front of you and goes, "A lance. Interesting choice of weaponry. What interests you, dear?"
Well, I guess on armor and lance would be nice, but I don't want to. I can always be okay with my lance now.
Well, no need to just be okay. I have a number of different equipment here that could be very useful for you.
Duncan's gonna look over in Armine's direction and just go, if we're getting something, you get something.
She pulls the lance with like the barbed end across it, like it goes up and down. It's this very, it looks vicious, and she sets it in front and goes, "This is in fact a vicious lance. That is its name. Amusingly, it is very fitting."
What does it do?
This one here harms your enemies quite a lot, but also makes it easier for you to hit your enemies. It's very useful.
It looks like it looks a little concerning.
I promise it's not cursed, if that's what you're worried about.
I guess that's not the only thing I was worried about, but she'd kind of, if she could, she would gently like reach for it.
Yeah. Place your hand around the hilt and pick it up to look at it, inspect it.
Can I make an arcane check?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you son of a... God damn it.
Even with a 13, you can tell this is magical. Mechanically speaking, so you can tell, this vicious lance is a +2 lance
Oh.
which means it gives you a +2 to hit and a +2 on damage.
Ooh.
Additionally, when you roll a nat 20 with this lance, on top of doubling the damage, you add an additional 7 damage to whatever that is of the damage type.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
So let me murder something viciously.
Yes, exactly. It is a vicious lance.
She picks it up and she kind of holds it and she just goes, how much is it?
That one is 1,600 gold.
160.
mm,
Still affordable for what we have.
How much was the mace? Mace was 500, right? So that's 50
500.
gold. So we're currently sitting at 280 plus 50 is 330.
And this is all before discounts.
Yeah.
Are you guys sure I should get this? Cause I
If you feel the weapon fits you, take it.
I also have this Lance of Arcing, if you want to do more area of effect damage. She pulls down the lance that seems to has electricity flowing through it. And this lance is much more beautiful. It looks almost like it's made of glass. And inside you see like cracks of electricity occasionally run through it. This blue glass design that it has.
Oh.
Mechanically speaking, this lance gives a d4 lightning damage. It doesn't give any pluses to hit. But it can be used once a day to cast an arcing lightning,
Ooh.
which is
Hmm.
if there are targets, basically if there are any targets within 5 feet of the target, it can chain between different targets.
Oh god.
And it can do that as many times as long as there's a new target within 5 feet.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And it's 4d10 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
4d10. Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh, now I'm gonna ask the question, the fun question. That's beautiful. How much is that one compared to this one?
That one will be 1,800 gold.
Ah,
It's a much more powerful enchantment.
that's very pretty.
What?
She's gonna put down the vicious lance, and then she's going to pick up the beautiful lightning one.
You feel the pulse of electricity just beneath your fingertips. It is a nice lance.
Oh, okay. It feels different than that one did.
Yes. I do have others if neither of these suit your taste as well, though.
Mm. I guess I can weigh all of my options and see which one's the best. I'm
Is there anything in
in
particular
order.
you're interested in? Do you want something that
Uh,
makes it easier to hit? Do you like a specific element? Do you want it to do something in particular for you?
Well, what my powers are is a little strange. She's gonna look down at her shadow, and the shadow's gonna stare back at her. I don't fully know what I'd call mine, or at least what I can describe mine as. It's a strange power, I guess. And I've only met one other person so far in my journeys that has had some similar powers, so I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure what sort of powers you may have, but if there's some descriptor that you would describe them as, perhaps I could find something that's fitting to it.
I I guess the easiest thing is make another me? Or,
Don't you do things like with shadows and stuff?
yeah, but it's more of making another me. And they very much are not me, though. A copy, I guess.
Interesting. I believe I have heard tell of my father's soldiers who could do that, but they are rare. But the way they were depicted from my father weren't exactly shadows per se, but possibility.
Yeah, she just usually comes for my shadow. So that's what's
I
always strange.
do have a weapon that may be fitting to the theme of possibility. If you would like to see it.
Sure. What weapon would that be?
She reaches up and pulls the rack down a bit, and it folds down, and you see another layer of lances behind.
Oh,
Not all of these are often displayed because some of them are unique. And she pulls out a what looks to be a basic silver lance at first, and you see like a line of darker gold run all the way in a spiral around it to a tip.
ooh.
It's very, very pretty with like filigree on the end and a ornate handle for the hilt. And it sort of flays out of the back to give you a bit, seems like to try and give you a little bit more protection.
May I hold that?
She hands it over, and when you put it in your hands, you feel an odd, like, disjointedness about it. And it almost like distorts in your mind for a second. Like you feel like it blurs and alters itself. And when you look back down, the gold is now silver, and the ornate design has like a very bricky texture to it.
Okay. Okay, that's strange. Never seen a weapon do that before.
Very unique, made by a master craftsman. That is a lance of possibilities, musically. So mechanically, what this lance does is it has two forms.
Time.
One
Whoa.
is a defensive form. That gives you a boost to AC of +2. When it's in the bricky form, you see that the filigree forms into like a shield almost at the hilt, so it actually protects you. Gives you a +2 to AC, but it gives you no bonuses to damage. In the other form, a striking form,
Striking.
is when it goes back into its gold form, much more sleek and designed for piercing. It is a +2 lance. So +2 to hit, +2 damage, as well as if the target is heavily armored, you get another +2 to hit and +2 to damage,
Oh.
as it does additional piercing to heavy armor target.
Alright, the fun little question. That's strange.
That one will be 3,000 gold.
300. Again, still within range.
That actually kind of hits out of range.
What? I might be doing math wrong.
300 pieces.
Well, yeah. Wouldn't that put us at like 4 something?
480, but
yeah, that
we've
almost
still got
counts.
other party members.
True.
We have 400, or we have 500 platinum pieces, and Bhaqull technically has 100 gold. Recently.
You can always just sell your crystal.
I don't think I want to get rid of that though. I don't want to sell it just for a lance. Mm.
If you think about it, you're going to use that to help with the greater good.
If
Technically,
you have another one of those crystals to sell me, it'd be a lance and 2,000 platinum. Or 200 platinum, not 2,000 platinum. Jeez.
technically, we can always come back another time.
Yeah. I think I'll wait then. My lance still holds. I'm still
No.
fine.
Get a lance.
No, there are other people that need it more than me. I'll be fine.
Duncan's just gonna squint at you, very disapprovingly.
Get one of them.
Ferris, you know I'm not like that though.
Just get one of them. It's fine.
Either you get one of them, or I'm getting Doorman to get one of them.
Doorman?
Call him Doorman.
I'm never gonna let it go.
Doorman.
Yeah,
Oh,
from
you
when he
got him.
opened the door to those flaming skulls.
Oh,
Aw, dear, you have a nickname.
Refusing to ignore it.
right.
Mm,
Well,
honestly, then I'll take the vicious lance if that means that everyone else get a chance to get something. I'm not gonna be selfish because of that. Even though the realm of, I guess, this possibility is something I'm connected to. I could always come back later and see if I want it.
I can
we
assure
can-
you that lenses like this don't find partners very often, so it'll likely still be here. She places it behind the cabinet and moves the cabinet back up.
Thank you.
we can also see how much everything else costs and see if it's possible. We don't know if
Unintended.
Varys actually wants anything in that. I don't really even know what to get.
Well,
And she finishes placing the vicious lance with the other weapons. She goes, "Oh, come now. Surely you want something."
Wait, oh no, this OSC.
Bhaqull's gonna just like his eyes are gonna shoot from Armine to them and straight to the floor.
Armine's gonna like slightly elbow Bhaqull and go, you know, that's kind of a hint or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What would you like to buy, Bhaqull?
Oh.
He's gonna like adjust his glasses.
She's gonna walk over there.
The only things that I can think of is I have an interest in old books or interesting books, or I use a trident, but
I have magical tridents and magical books. Would you like to see both?
Okay.
I could comment on that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to hold my tongue.
She brings out two beautiful tomes. One is a crimson red with a depiction of a face upon it, with an ornate design all around it. The other is a bright cerulean blue with what looks to be lines of runecraft across it. Also very ornate in style, and sets both of them very gently next to each other on the counter. Before gesturing to a cabinet she has dropped down, where a selection of different colored tridents of different shapes exist on the wall. What would you like to see first?
Mm, the, the, the books, I guess.
Very well. Both of these books are wondrously powerful artifacts. This book, she holds her hand over the red one, is a tome of understanding. Very powerful book, said to make even the wisest man more wise. And this book, she holds her hand over the blue book, is a tome of knowledge, said to help gain knowledge from the far beyond.
What kind of far beyond?
I'm unsure. I've been told not to read the books because once you do, the magical effect inside them is used upon the reader.
Oh,
And then it does not regain its magical properties for a century.
oh.
Mechanically speaking, the Tome of Understanding, if you take 48 hours to go over the book intensely, or 6 days to go over it very not intensely, but just like in your downtime, then you get a wisdom score increase of 2 permanently.
Oh shit.
And that also increases your maximum for wisdom to 22. The Tome of Knowledge does the same thing, but with your intelligence score.
Even smarter, but cool.
Oh no, keep that away from me, out of character. Keep that away from me.
Bigger brain, cool.
We do not want Smart Shark.
No, we want Smart Shark.
No, we do not want Smart Shark.
Both of these books are 2,500 gold apiece.
Oh. That's a lot.
That
These
is
are
a
wondrous
lot.
magical items that can change someone's life.
Duncan's gonna waddle up behind Bhaqull and go, "It's okay."
I think that one's a bit out of the price range.
It's alright. Besides, we still have yet to gather all the items and be given our discount.
It's gonna be worth it. Because I'm thinking I know what kind of discount it is.
Oh my god.
Is
My
the
brain just
cool
thought of a
discount?
terrible idea.
From a mechanical standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
is wisdom or intelligence actually good for me? 'Cause I think my
I
casting
think
is
you use
charisma.
charisma.
Yeah, charisma is what I use. So
So I don't know if either would be technically good for you.
no.
Wisdom is great for me.
Wisdom
Whoever
is
takes
great
it.
for Flemeth, and it's also great for Duncan because both of them use it for their casting.
Yeah, I don't want to touch the intelligence
Well, the
one.
wisdom one might be good though.
The intelligence one is good for Bhaqull from a lore standpoint,
lore
RP
standpoint, yeah.
standpoint. I'm surprised nothing spooky happened, but from a mechanical standpoint, not so much.
Mm.
So, I guess I'll think about it. What are the tridents like?
Well, I have a good many of them. Is there something in particular you're looking for a trident?
I guess I don't know. I never really used one before I got the one I have now.
Well, are you a magic caster?
Of a kind, yes. That's kind of new too, actually.
I do have a very, very unique trident I found some time ago that I haven't found a purchaser for. She does the same as she did with the lances and pulls open the case of tridents even further and reaches back deep into the wall and pulls out a trident that is black. It is the same color black as your scales.
Oh.
And on the tip of the trident, where it goes to a point, there is an ornate green eye.
Ah!
She pulls it out and sets it in front of you. It is the exact eye that you think it is.
Bhaqull is going to have a face. A mixture of surprise and a little bit of terror.
She looks at you, gives you like a head to a cock. Is everything all right, dear?
Where did you get this?
I believe this was taken out of the crypts of Kalmara.
Oh,
It was found with the body of a dragonborn there, who was lost on expedition. Must have been some 8 months ago or so.
eight months?
Nearly there, yes.
Bhaqull's going to hold out his arm and summon his own trident to try and compare.
You operate the trident, and the shape is exactly the same.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, look the same.
Lulu,
Yes.
I would like to detect good and evil on that thing.
Sure.
Oh,
Evil as
God.
fuck.
I don't think you should get that one, but cool.
I will say, noting that, so is the one in Bhaqull's hand.
What? Damn.
Maybe not that one. Maybe something.
Bhaqull, you
Else?
feel an intense pull to this object.
Bhaqull's just staring at it.
Mechanically speaking, this trident
Why?
is also a Rod of the Pact Keeper. So,
Oh!
in addition to it being a trident that you use all your trident abilities on, it is a +2 Rod of the Pact Keeper, which gives you a +2 bonus to your spell attack rolls. So, you're +2 to hit with your Eldritch Blast. As well as giving a +2 to your saving throw DCs for all your Warlock spells.
Oh!
Oh fuck!
Oh!
Additionally, you can use it once per long rest to regain a warlock spell slot as an action.
Oh! That's very nice. That's very nice.
As we lose Bhaqull to the lance.
How much for this one?
She gives you an odd look. 200 gold.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check at disadvantage.
Oh
Mm,
fuck!
I don't trust this. I don't trust this.
Can I make a perception check on her?
Sure,
Oh wait,
roll
that's
an
what I meant.
disadvantage.
That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't doing it inside. I was trying to do perception.
Yeah, both will be at disadvantage.
Where the fuck?
God, rip.
She's pretty.
Oof. She's pretty. Pretty lady.
Pretty lady has shiny scales.
Oh my god, 21 at disadvantage?
Oh!
Mind.
What are you trying to see?
I'm observant, okay? I'm trying to see
Understandable.
if she's trying to if she knows about this and she's letting on.
I will say she doesn't appear to know about this. The reason she's given a discount so high, and she's clearly given a discount, is because she seems to have put together the pieces that Bhaqull is. This is obviously something that is connected to Bhaqull, and sees this as a chance to get in Bhaqull's favor, because this might be a good marketing aspect. If this was found in Kelmaro, Bhaqull might go to Kelmaro and might bring other objects back to sell. So this is like a really good potential marketing scheme for her.
This is a
to get
business
more
deal.
items. Yeah.
This
If
is
I
a
go
business
short on
deal.
this now, I might get profit later. This is an investment.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Yep.
Go.
Cool can hear me, but in Flemet's mind, she's like, I do not trust this. I don't think it's a good idea. But the decision is yours.
Duncan's just gonna be like, that sounds like a steal.
That does sound like it's.
And then he's gonna start to waddle away and say under his breath, maybe she's trying to steal your heart.
Yes.
Bhaqull is a little too focused to notice it right now.
It's perfectly fine.
I did have someone appraise this. If you'd like to know its name.
Yes.
It is the Trident of Heroin.
Okay, I think she's full of bullshitting.
Man, someone was on some
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Someone was on that when they were making this movie.
No, my man's
I did not
literally.
enunciate that well enough. Heroin.
Oh.
Hero,
That's-
like a
that's
hero,
really
a
funny.
woman hero.
No,
Okay.
harrow as in harrow.
Hero.
Harrow, like
Here, I'll type it out.
HARRWOW.
Heroin.
Yeah.
Oh. Heroin.
Oh, heroin.
Rind.
Okay.
Rind.
I didn't.
Rind.
Heroin.
Heroin.
I want to see someone make that now. That's funny as shit.
Right into their flesh.
Stop.
I'll take it.
She goes and sets it with the others.
Alright,
Cool,
your
but Cool looks
turn,
very
Joe,
fixated
man.
on it still.
That name is never gonna leave you now, dear.
I guess not. I don't need to worry about the new bow. There's the one that we just found in the rise.
I mean, if that's what you want, you can get some new daggers if you need to. Pokey sticks.
I also have a collection of jewelry and magical trinkets,
Oh yeah, that's
as
right. I
well
was
as
looking at
cloaks
armor.
and armors.
Duncan's gonna waddle back over to the armors.
Mhm.
What might you have for someone that's a bit more... I'm trying to think how to phrase this.
Savvy?
Sneaking.
Yeah.
Damn, savage.
Look, anyone who seems to be dodgy with what they're asking for, I know what you're like. Give me a second.
At least it works well for me.
She goes and pulls up a collection of rings and necklaces and sets them on top of the silken cloth. Are you looking to be completely quiet? Are you looking to just be better? Are you looking to kill easier?
Fuck options.
Make your choice,
Indecisiveness go
honey.
burr. Does the indecisiveness go burr?
She pulls out 3 rings and sets them out first. These 3 here are ones I'd recommend expressly, personally.
Mm.
This first one makes your footsteps silent, which is always nice. This second one makes it easier for you to be concealed at night. And this last one makes you a much more efficient ambusher. And mechanically speaking, the first ring is a ring of stealth that gives you advantage on stealth rolls.
Yep.
The second ring is a ring of Night Stalker that makes you, during night, if you were to hide at night, you were effectively invisible. It's basically like the Gloom Stalker feat, if you know what that is.
Yep. Okay.
And the last one is a ring of Assassin's Mark, which allows you to cast an Assassin's Mark as a bonus action. And if you do so, and you use your sneak attack on the target who you've marked, you get 2d6 additional sneak attack.
Oh God.
Fuck, both those last 2 are so fucking tempting now. Because I'm thinking of those 2 anyway. It's like shit now.
Lulu, I also have 3 strips of Gloomstalker leather that I have not even touched.
Pristine Gloomstalker leather, I believe, as well.
Yes. Can I sell that here?
Could certainly try.
All right. Once Honey's done with his choice, I'll ask her.
No, I can't say it. I would say wait until we do the bundle to bargain. Get a much lower price.
That's true. Well, it's with Armine. That's it.
How much
That's
would
fair.
the latter 2 rings be each?
This one right here, pointing towards the middle one, the Ring of the Night Stalker. This one is 1,000 gold.
Okay.
This one on the end here is 1,700 gold.
That was complicated because the Night Stalker complements Whisper so well, but at the same time, I could just pop someone with a 3rd one.
Choices.
I'll go with the I'll go with I think I'll take the 3rd one.
Fair enough. She goes and takes it over with the others.
So I have a high enough stealth. I don't think I really need an actual ring or an item to help with it.
She walks back over to you, Duncan. I see you're looking at some of the arms as well. Did you want to pick something else out?
I was just looking at some of the armors. My scales naturally help protect me, but I do not know if it will be enough later on. Do you have something for light or medium armors?
I do have some
I need to
medium
check
armor.
that. I'm sorry. That's why I pinged that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
If you're looking for things, I have a good number of different leathers.
I could also do mail, but nothing too heavy. I'm already big enough.
I don't have much mail here, actually. It's a bit outside of my wheelhouse to work in heavy armors. I don't have many enchanted versions of that. I do also have some items that provide you some protections
Oh,
outside of armor.
okay. I could look at
Yes.
those too.
She quickly pulls out a necklace and sets it next to an armor piece and goes, "This is a reinforced studded leather, which is basically just a +1 studded leather.
Yeah.
And this one here is a amulet of protection, which is an AC +1. And
Or
she also has a. It also gives a resistance, but you get a +2 from your glorious necklace. So she doesn't know that.
Yeah. No. That's why I'm sitting here just going,
Oh, I think my hide will be able to protect me. Not saying that these wares are not good enough, but that
But
just
not exactly an armor merchant, really. I'm more of magical weapons and other things. So you probably
That's
find
fine.
something else somewhere else.
Wait. Do you happen to have a bag of holding?
I do, yes.
A
I
large
forgot.
one, not a small?
A large one, maybe. I might have a medium one. Let me have a look.
Okay.
She goes into a back room and pulls out two simple-looking regular bags and sets them on the counter. I have these two. This one here on the left is a moderately sized one, and this other one is much larger. The medium would be 2,000 gold, and the larger one would be 5,000 gold.
I appreciate you showing me, but I feel that it is going to be a bit too out of range. Thank you, though.
Of course. Right. She claps her hands together. Is this everything?
I think so.
Very well. So, we've got the Magnum Ace for Miss Flemeth here. Withering Blade for Large Sharkman. The Vicious Lance. The Trident of Heroin. Never gonna unhear it now. And the Ring of Assassin's Mark. Your grand total comes up to 5,200 gold. But for bundling and for the discount I promised you, it's a little bit of a calculation here. Let's see. It'll be 3,900 gold.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bhaqull will reach into their the like relatively like skin tight undershirt, like through the neck hole, and pull out the folded up little tarp.
I'll reach down and get it.
Have at it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Space is yours.
I'll fold it all out.
Duncan will reach down in and grab for it. Got the little sack. Then he'll open it up and start pulling out the 390 pieces.
All right.
Which I believe leaves us with 110.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Put that on my
110
sheet.
platinum.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business. These items are all yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Of course. And if there's anything you need, she like leans forward and gives a small wink to you, Bhaqull. Anything at all, you come back.
Of course. You'll kind of cautiously take the trident as he puts away his own.
As your hand grabs the trident, it locks.
Oh. He's gonna look a little spooked.
All of you watch as the trident disappears.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh.
Backfires. Let's go. We have a
Everything
spear we
okay?
need to go get.
Yeah.
I guess it went to the same place as the other one.
Oh,
Armand's
okay.
gonna grab the vicious lance and put it on her back now.
Thank you very much.
Alright. All your items retrieved.
Oh, I have to ask the merchant flyer again. Have you seen this furbog?
It's a fellow who looks a little bit like him in the Suncut Bazaar, but not exactly the same.
The what?
Yes.
Do you mean the potion seller?
Yes, the herbalist. It's
Mm.
very nice soul. I believe his name was
met
Totemus?
yesterday. Mm.
But other than that, no.
How do you spell the name, Lulu?
Sorry.
How do you spell the name, Lulu?
Totemus.
How do you spell it? That's what I'm asking.
Put it in group chat.
Oh, thank you.
Let me just
Sorry.
update my notes with the proper spelling.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy!
Also, I actually created a wanted flyer. I'll send it to you, Lulu.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Because I know your tiefling drew it too. So.
I see.
Where is? It is very spicy. I'll put it in Plymouth channel. There you go.
Gotcha. All right. So, sorry. As you all load back up, where are you headed?
To get the spear.
You're gonna go all the way back for the spear. So I will
What
note it
time?
is about 11:30 after that. To go back here would be about an hour. Your destination is like 40 minutes to here.
Oh, we still have other stuff to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
We should go take care of the job we have been given. Do not want to keep him waiting.
some
True, we already have the shopping detail.
Simon is just like more anxious by the minutes. Let's go before I
Oh,
do
okay.
something stupid.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool. We'll get in the driving seat and wait for everybody to get on.
Let's fucking go!
All right. You arrive at a portion of the bazaar, and you look at the map, and the area that question is marked is actually a restaurant that has like an overlooking balcony that overlooks the bazaar. And entering into the restaurant, you see at the far end of the restaurant, overlooking from the balcony, is a tall half-orc man who's wearing the monastic armor of the monks of the Cobalt Order, of the Cobalt Soul. Seems to be scanning back and forth, looking for something in the crowd below. Hearing footsteps approaching into this relatively quiet restaurant right now, he looks back and just gives a slight hand gesture to come closer.
Up they go. Choo.
He turns to face you all, and you see a couple of tattoos across his face. One of them denotes him being a member of the Cobalt Soul. Another you see is the sort of bookish design of one of the symbols of I know, the goddess of knowledge. As he turns to you and gives a soft nod, he goes, "Hello, I was Alaire. I believe you're the ones question mentioned were coming to see me."
Yes.
Yep.
Very good. I suppose that you being here means that you've accepted to come and do something for me. He turns back around to look over into the bazaar from the balcony, and he points down farther away, and you see a pale wizard who seems to be wearing academic robes. You see this wizard has numerous body piercings across his body. At the moment, they seem to be minding their own business, reading a book. And next to him, there leans a staff that is topped with the carving of a snake's head. Arrow turns to you all and says, "Our investigators report that this man is likely a cultist of Zahir, the cloaked serpent, one of the betrayer gods. Your orders are to follow him back to his home, and without causing a scene, find out why he's here. If it's to cause trouble, apprehend him and turn him over to the hands of Ord. Report back to me here when you are done."
But we'll look to the sneakier members of the party.
Alright then.
Yeah, I'm sure we can manage that.
Very good.
Yeah.
If you run into any trouble or it gets dangerous, please prioritize your life. I don't want the man dead, but if he threatens you, of course, protect your own.
Of course.
But
Very
if he
well.
accidentally dies, that's not our fault.
As long as it was indeed an accident and you're not framing it as that. I don't need that sort of ilk in the soul. I'm actually looking for honest souls. If you want to do that sort of thing, you can go join the dream, for all I care.
Got it. Give him a big shark hug.
That's perfectly fine, if that helps. You seem someone who would intimidate someone by hugging them. Not going to lie.
I get that a lot.
He gives you like a smile that you're like surprised to see because he seems super serious. He's like, "You still seem huggable though."
Duncan nods.
Duncan does give the best hugs. It's actually really nice.
Okay.
I'll be here when you return.
Duncan will stand up and look at Vars and just kind of go, "Okay, doorman, come on. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace."
Alright.
I like that that's gonna be your nickname, dear, for the entirety of this adventure.
As you are talking, you see the man get up and begin to walk down the street.
Oh shit!
That's what I was saying. Well, then let's get going. If you're going to use it.
I'll
Oh.
cast Pass Without a Trace, and then after I do that, I will.
Wait,
Because
I
I know.
also have something I can give him, so we can beef him up. Where's this spell called?
With Pass Without a Trace, after I cast it, I'm gonna go ahead and clutch the necklace and turn invisible myself, because I have to maintain a certain distance with him.
Careful,
Otherwise,
too.
Pass Without a Trace no longer works.
Be
All right.
careful, you two.
Should I just give them bless just in case?
I mean, you can.
Does that
That's
work?
only lasts for a minute, I think.
Uh,
Or is it an hour? I can't remember. Hold on.
that's what I'm checking. I know there was another spell I could do.
Bless is 1 minute. So. So it's just gonna be you two?
I mean, I've got to maintain at least somewhat of a distance with Varus for Pass Without a Trace to continuously be active.
Right, but it's just you two going.
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
I'm
mean-
not the stealthiest.
Bhaqull will follow unless he's told not to.
So a reminder, Pass Without Chase will give all of you a +10 to your stealth.
Oh,
Yes.
So I say,
Oh.
Bhaqull's following unless he's specifically being told not to.
We're following it. I guess the three of us could follow at a distance.
Okay. So you follow further at a distance, tracking Varus, I assume, since he's not invisible. In that
Yeah.
case, so in that case, you three can roll stealth at advantage and add +10. Varus roll stealth, add +10, and because you're invisible, Duncan, you also roll stealth at advantage. We'll do a group stealth check. The only one who doesn't have advantage is Varus.
He doesn't need it, I don't think.
But you also all have a +10, so
25. 37. Man doesn't exist.
didn't have advantage, still rolled the highest.
Like, why am I?
I literally have a +11 to this bitch.
God damn, honey.
So we got a 25. Where's Plymouth?
Sorry, was distracted.
You're fine. Stealth check with advantage.
Okay. I was looking at my spells and I was looking at resistance. I was just like, what is that? Resistance to what?
I think you get to choose when you use it. If I remember incorrectly for resistance. Or is
Yeah,
that
it's not-
that might be the one that gives you a resistance, like bludgeoning and other things. Hold on.
Also, Lulu,
Yes.
the person that we're watching or looking at. I'm gonna continue to. I'm gonna put on
Oh
those
shit, my
visual
stealth is
glasses.
so shit.
Yeah, roll possession with advantage.
Yeah, I've got perception bitch, with advantage.
Okay, so Flemeth, you get a 29 because the past style trace gives you a +2 as well. So you're also invisible,
We're
Well-
all just stealthy little ships.
but not nearly as
right now.
visible as the 37 that was Varys.
My God.
Man,
But with
just
a
cease to
24, you're able to track the guy very easily. You zoom in, and you see the piercings. You see the iconography of Zahir, clearly emboldened. He tries to hide it with like bandages, but you see the tattoos that display that this man is in fact a follower of the betrayer god Zahir.
See where he's going.
You see he is heading towards a house, somewhat near the casino.
Hmm. Where's he going
And
there?
then he sort of slips into the home and closes the door.
She's gonna relay this to Flemeth and Bhaqull. Alright, he went into that house.
Varys and Duncan, you also see him head into this home.
I'm found what he's saying.
Just go ahead and I'll do this. Oop.
Ah, nice.
Which would be his.
Up here is the home he went into.
Okay. You want us to put ourselves out there?
Yeah, you can be wherever you wish. And then just for the sake, this here is a door. There is a small window over here. And it does seem to be 2 stories. So these are like balcony areas up here. And there's another door up here.
Which way are we coming from? Should I be over here? Or
You
here?
can be wherever as you kind of case the place.
Okay.
I am trying to drag myself, but it's not letting me.
Drag on your name, not the picture.
That's what I'm doing.
Weird.
Oh, there I am. I'm just so far away. Okay.
Near, far, wherever you are.
The
I'm
fuck?
sorry. My brain immediately went to that. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
All right. What is the plan?
So the little X is a small window that does seem to be partially ajar right now to let cool air in. And then there is a second story balcony that there does appear to be a door at, and then there's obviously the front door.
We're gonna fit in there. When I
Sure,
say
but
us,
How
I
big?
mean
How big is the window ajar? Is it like enough to like let like a small lizard or something through?
Oh yeah, it's big enough for like a cat could just jump through.
Nobody's gonna see this, but Duncan's going to grin invisibly and lightly just let out a small little hit. I'm gonna actually cast detect magic within the vicinity of the house itself.
Yeah, hold on one sec. Read detect magic to let's see if it's C or not. Let's see. Federation uses magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. Yeah. Okay. So as you get close to the side of the building there, you cast detect magic. Actually, no. Because it's blocked by 1 foot of stone. and these are stone buildings.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
So unfortunately, you do not get any detect magic through the walls.
Okay. Duncan is going to return to visible. He's going to look over in Bhaqull's direction and tap his head.
Brain.
The window, I think, might fit a cat. I could turn into one.
Any chance you could turn into something smaller? Maybe not draw any attention to yourself.
A gecko?
That'll do.
Okay. And Duncan will turn into a very small gecko.
You all watch as the massive form of Duncan like molds down into a tiny little palm-sized gecko. But even as a gecko, you see like ridged bones poking out of like the limbs and like red veins going all across it down its body.
I'm gonna scurry over to Varys and like point my nose towards the window.
Window first or second floor?
First.
It's like about 9 feet up.
That's easy.
Armand's gonna look over at them and go, what's going on over there?
Bhaqull will now talk in your mind. That they're going to sneak in.
Oh.
You would just walk over with the gecko Duncan and
The gecko Duncan.
Yeah, the gecko Duncan, indeed.
I'm here to save you 50% or more on your magic insurance.
God, you're not making Duncan the gecko commercial.
Yes, the gecko Duncan. The gecko shark.
Gecko shark, dear lord.
But he's just going to reach up as far as he can and effectively just like motion for Duncan to like use his arm as a bridge and effectively jump the last bit if needs be.
Oh, I mean, you can just literally probably place it up against the wall as high as your like arm will stretch up, and he'll just crawl up the wall because he's a gecko.
So. Yeah, Vars is 6 something, so yeah, with reach you can probably almost get it.
Yep.
I'll just crawl in through the window.
I'm just gonna doodle.
Doodle.
So let's see, we got 2. So table, like shelf thing.
By the way, does Awakened Mind let me do it for people that I cannot see?
I believe you are connected to them for like a few minutes.
30 feet range.
Yeah,
It doesn't say if I can
after
see
like
them or not.
3 minutes or so, it disconnects.
Yeah.
I think that's a home rule I've seen used before, so you can use that.
Okay. Cool.
So for like 3 minutes, you're like able to still talk to Duncan and get back and forth, but then it will pop out.
Okay. Then Bhaqull will use it to connect to Duncan again once, just before he goes in.
So all of you can put yourself on this one, and I will say.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Yeah, I'll be over here because we're slightly at a distance.
I think we technically are over here.
Yeah. I was going to also fucking say, hey, Moonlight, do you want to be a little spy? And relay back.
Un momento, por favor.
I don't have any pets.
I see biscuit.
What the heck?
Seabiscuit is not a pet. Seabiscuit is a mount. Seabiscuit is a friend and a family. Seabiscuit is not a pet.
Neither is Moonlight. Little Bat is adorable. She's very sassy.
Ah. Okay. So, Duncan, you have found yourself in a storeroom. There's going to be a collection of boxes and bags, a small wardrobe. The door here is also slightly ajar. Try and let the air flow through the home.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like just like grain and stuff in here currently.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my way over towards like where the door is, and then climb up the wall towards like where like the top of the door frame is to like climb up to like the ceiling-ish area.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'm there, I'll go ahead and climb in along the ceiling in here.
As you're climbing about, you see this little like nightstand underneath a smaller window that is closed with glass pane.
Hmm.
You see a collection of papers and a book over there. And then you see over here the individual. The staff is sort of leaned up against the table as he sits at a chair at the table with one hand pressed to his face and just shakes his head. And you hear him say, "I can't believe I can't find any of them. Ah, damn it all."
Duncan's going to scurry a little bit closer. About there. And just pay attention to him.
He mentions, should never have left the fucking server assembly. Roll me a history check.
Oh boy. Something I'm totally good at.
Totally. The shark is smart. He'll be a shark.
I hate the shark being smart.
15 isn't bad. You have heard of the Cerberus Assembly before. It is an organization within the Dwindalian Empire in Wildmount. It is known to be a powerful magical organization that holds a lot of sway over the politics of the Dwindalian Empire. It's led by an individual known as Ludinus Deleth.
I'll relay back to Bhaqull about the information that I've recollected. And then let Bhaqull know that I'm gonna push a little bit closer to about like right about there.
Just be careful.
Roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck no.
No.
Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second. What did you roll?
15.
15?
I don't know if I don't think Pass Without Trace continues past that after I've wild shaped.
Gotcha. Okay. He gets up from his place and goes over to the desk and just begins looking over a couple of papers, but he doesn't seem to have noticed you.
This desk here?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put for a moment and kind of try to see if I can glance at what he's looking at the papers. I'm gonna roll
Roll
perception.
me a perception. I will say it's dimly lit here,
Disadvantage.
so disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Where did it go? I just had it. Damn, that 20 would have been real nice.
Yeah, that would have.
So with a 9, you have trouble picking up with some of the stuff. But you see some of them appear to be letters. You're unsure, like, what the letters say or what they're regarding, what they're for.
Okay. Is his staff still over here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to slowly crawl above him. You need me to roll another stealth?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh boy. This is a dangerous thing.
Duncan's going to do a Duncan thing.
Oh no.
He's gonna relate to Bhaqull. He's gonna go shark bomb.
No, 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 no.
And he's going to disable his wild shape on top of the dude.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright, roll me a... let's call this an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh my god. Shark bomb.
Bhaqull is going to
Fucking
No.
fails
No.
miserably.
Here's what happens. You tell Bhaqull shark bomb, and you go to transform just as the guy is like stepping back over to go pick up his staff and go somewhere else. And like by the time you finish transforming, you drop, and he just looks back like, "What the fuck?"
Bhaqull is going to go to Varys' mind now and just be like, get in there.
outside, you guys hear a doo.
Bhaqull's gonna go to Varys' mind, just please go.
And you guys roll.
He just shark bombed.
I love that.
Oh my god.
Yo, my rolls are on point today.
Why would you shark bomb? Why shark
Why not
bomb?
shark bomb?
Why not?
Why did it roll twice? I hate this mouse so much.
Why not shark
And
the
two
bomb?
shark bomb.
God damn it.
Oh, whoops.
Wait a minute, that's not supposed to be shown. I'm joking. Man, honey, what is with you and fucking initiative rolls being high?
I have
what's your
a
dexterity?
5. I have a fucking 5 dex.
Oh my fuck.
No, not you. Sorry. Saya, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity. Where is it? My dexterity is a +2.
What is it? 13, 14?
15.
15. Okay, yeah, you go first.
Oh, do I? Oh, yeah.
Where is Plymouth? You go before the guy.
Fuck you.
Where's Plymouth?
I'm
Or
here.
token click, I guess.
Oh,
Roll
I
me
forgot.
initiative. Yes.
You need to click on your token and then.
Oh yeah, sorry. You'll just have to change the value after you click on your token and roll it.
But I have a really sensitive mouse, so it double clicks.
You're good.
Fucking damn it.
You actually got a 4, so I'll change that. Boop.
Ye-
What's your dexterity and what's Bhaqull's dexterity?
My dex is 11.
Oh,
What's yours, Liz?
Do we do the top number or the bottom number?
Show me the bottom number.
12.
Okay, you go before Bhaqull. All right. So what would have been a surprise round for Duncan has turned into a surprise round for him on that
oh,
4.
fuck.
So he's going to react immediately to Duncan falling. And the first thing he's going to do... he's going to mutter the words "not today," and you watch as the staff, the heads of the snake on the staff come to life,
Oh no.
and he's going to strike at you twice with the staff.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. I did not have my stuff. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, 20 hits.
And then you are currently prone for falling
Oh.
down, so it's going to
Yeah,
be
so 20 and 21. Yeah, those with it.
We're at,
So
we
it's
have
gonna
full.
be-
We have
I need
full points,
I need
though.
2 Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Both of those fail. So the first one's going to be 8 bludgeoning and 8 poison.
Mhm.
And the
Oh,
second one's
fuck.
going to be 2 bludgeoning and 13 poison.
So 15, 16, that's 31.
31, yes. And he is going to then rush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Varys, your go.
Okay, well, I was going to do this anyway, so I'll just fucking try it. Technically, this area is, like, more or less where the balconies would be.
Yes.
He's gonna try and fucking jump up and climb up to the balcony and go in through the second story door.
Okay. The second story door, as you go to it, is locked.
Hmm.
So you could use a bonus action to attempt to picklock it.
Yes.
And just for the sake of it, because it's the same size up top, really, you're here basically,
Yeah.
unlocking the door. So roll me a thieves tool check to try and break in.
The one time I get to use these things.
14 will do it. You click open the lock and open the door, and you can still keep moving. So, as you enter into this space, you see it as just a linear room. There's a bed across the way from you. There's a chest of drawers off to your right, a small desk by a window, and then the stairs down.
Okay, so he would just go more or less in the direction of the stairs.
You've already used, I think, all but 5 of your current movement, so you could do a dash if you'd like.
The lockpick took my bonus action, didn't it?
Yes. You'd have to use your action to dash.
I guess that give me 35 if I did it. So. Oh, I guess get to like almost like the railing if I do it that way.
Yeah.
So,
There you go. All right. And anything else for you?
no, that was everything.
Alrighty. Armine.
Where's the door? Where's the front door?
Front door is over here.
All right. Fuck, I'm gonna have to. I want to get over there. How much would that take?
There is also a window here
Oh.
that is big enough to fit through. You just have to break through it, basically.
All right. She's gonna look at a Bhaqull and go, I think now is time we need to jump into this. I think this is now a time of action. We've tried to be sneaky and stealthily, but that didn't work out.
Less talking, we're going.
I know. She's gonna go over to the window and she's going to inspect it. Is it barred? Is it easily
just-
breakable?
It's a glass pane.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Well, do we have enough materials for it? Fuck. No, I don't, because I don't think I have a pinch of coal. Fuck. I do not have that for the spell darkness. Can I use my thaumaturgy spell to actually get the window to fly open?
Gonna light this bitch on fire? I thought my actions were bad. Jesus.
That's not what
No,
thaumaturgy does.
That's not what thaumaturgy can.
No.
It can make a.
There's all like the small tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all small tricks. So you would need Wait. Actually, it's a locked window, unfortunately. But thaumaturgy can be used to instantly cause a unlocked door or window to fly open.
That'll do it then. It's a
But
cantrip. I can
It
fucking do it.
is a locked window,
Mm,
unfortunately. So it would have to be unlocked for you to do that.
yeah. Fuck. No, I can't do that. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna do the fun thing of breaking the window. I'm gonna
Alright.
break the window. I'm gonna break the window with my lance and to make sure I don't actually hurt myself.
Roll to hit.
Roll a hit. Okay. D20.
Yep. Yeah, that hits. You bust through the window with your lance and just knock all the glass out. Now you can get through.
She's gonna quickly go over to her Bhaqull and Flamethar and she goes, alright, one of us can fit through here, we might have to unlock the door on the other side.
Just go. I can get in through the door if I kick it. But
Alright.
go.
Alright, Bhaqull, you're coming with me. We're going through the window. And she's just gonna quickly and easily. She's small and very.
Roll me an
Definitely
acrobatics
cool.
check because there is still some
Yes.
sharp edges, and there's also a nightstand out on the other side, so it might be a little
Athletics or
clumsy.
acrobatics?
This would be a acrobatics.
Okay.
10 meets it, so you do make it
Oh.
over. It's a little clumsy, but you do make it over.
Okay.
That will
I
be
don't
the
like that.
end of your movement, unless you
Mhm.
use a dash, which I don't think you can because that action was your attack. So, but you are inside.
I'm gonna. Do I see the guy?
From your position, I don't think you actually can. There's a wall here, and he's over here.
I can't.
You'd actually
do
be here, though.
anything. Okay, I can't really do much. I'm out of movement. Fuck. Questioning if maybe now I could. What could I do? What could I do?
I think you only have a bonus action right now. You could
Yeah,
summon your
oh,
echo.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So I could probably summon my echo a little farther.
15 feet from you is the max, I believe.
So probably can I be diagonal as well?
Yeah.
Just 15 feet.
Alright, then I will summon my echo right about here.
Alright, you have your echo thing now. You can just put your token down.
Yeah, I did.
There you go. All right, that's it for your turn.
Mhm.
His turn. He's going to. No, actually. Ferris, roll me a stealth check.
E.
14. Yeah, no, he's not gonna hear the movement upstairs. So he's going to head here and quickly grab inside the desk for something. Pull it out, and Duncan on the ground. You see that he has just pulled out a pistol.
Monka.
This is not good.
I'm about to be turned into shark stew.
Oh god.
That would be loud and probably alert people.
Yes.
Yeah, that would.
We don't like that.
Yeah, no.
As he points at you on the ground, he is going to fire 2 shots at you.
Oh.
Better miss, bitch.
He will be, so it will be at
Better
disadvantage
miss.
because you're prone, amusingly.
Shit, this guy's
yeah, range shots are-
gun, the
range
strongest
shots are
magic.
disadvantage.
Range isn't great at prone, hitting prone.
Yeah.
Sorry, one sec.
No, you're Gucci. Take your time.
You're lucky that was a disadvantage.
Hey, that 6 is gonna miss.
That's gonna miss.
That 7's
That's
gonna
also
miss
gonna
too.
miss. Yeah, bang bang. Just hear him shout, "What the fuck is going on?" Bang bang. He just looks over at your ghost. He's like, "Why are there ghosts in my house?" He's gonna start running up the stairs.
Are the stairs like they have slats so that they can be see-through, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wanted to be sure.
Fuck,
There's
have a
ghosts in
plan
my
now.
house. I love this.
End of his turn. All right, Plymouth.
Pick the door.
Okay, yeah. I move over to here.
That is a window. That's the 9-foot
Oh.
tall window. The door is over here,
Okay.
and then the window that our mine already broke through is here.
Can I fit through it?
Yeah, you'd be able to fit through it. It's a pretty
Ah.
decent sized window.
Okay, fuck it. Let's just go through the window.
All right.
Going through the window.
I think that would be. Hold on.
Welcome.
Check here. Check here. So it would be 30 feet.
That's your heart rate.
10, 25. Yeah, so you can get inside with Armine on a dash. So you still have a bonus action.
Okay.
Roll me in a acrobatics check to get over it though. Get over the nightstand that's under the window.
I am good at that.
Never mind.
Never mind.
6 and 9, this is fine.
You're gonna take 1 point of piercing damage as your hand gets cut by the glass, and you're gonna be knocked prone to the other side as you tumble in through the window.
I fucking hate these fucking houses. I hate fucking cities. Fuck this.
She screams in her
She's-
head.
No, all you hear is because you can't talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
I don't have a lot of bonus actions.
Alrighty. We'll go
I could summon my spiritual weapon,
You
but
could do.
I could. Fuck it, let's do it. Bring the spiritual weapon out, just in case.
Alright.
There's
Like,
more
right,
ghosts in your
there
house,
from-
sir. Your ghost. There's more. Your house is haunted, sir. We need to take care of it.
Yeah,
I'll
you just
have
hear him,
it.
you hear him shout from the distance, "Where are the more ghosts? Why is it a ghost of a weapon?"
I'll have it spawn next to me.
Why is there a fucking ghost safe?
Alright. Anything else for your turn? That should be it, right? Movement. Yeah, you need movement, action, bonus action. Alright. Cool.
Here I come. I'm coming over.
Oh shit, I should have let you go in first.
Hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
I don't know if I can yet.
You can go diagonal as well. You don't have to go
Oh.
straight down.
True.
So diagonally getting to here. There's 60.
Yeah. With the dash, you'll be right out the window. Which, from that angle in the window and where he's at, you could get an Eldritch Blast at him.
Just we're gonna.
Oh,
see
wait,
him.
no. Unfortunately, though,
No.
you have to use an action for
I
a
had to
dash.
use a dash. And I don't think any of my spells count as a bonus action.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything as a bonus action, really.
Alrighty. I think summoning your weapon is a bonus action. Is it? Or is it a free action? I can't remember. I think it's a free action. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Duncan.
So let's see this very quick. I need
He's
to
a
see
very
something.
shitty shot.
Yeah, he gave me boo boos. I don't like it. While I'm on the floor, I can see him going upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon 8. I'm gonna summon 8 rats at his feet.
Just rats.
We are the rats.
A swarm of rats begin to skitter around his feet.
I'm just gonna use conjure animals on him and summon 8 rats.
They're gonna try and bite at him.
Yeah. As soon as they come out, they're gonna try and climb. Some of them will try to climb all over him and bite, and others will try and bite at his like feet and shit.
All right, roll me. D20s plus nothing. 8 of them.
Oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. Go me. Ignore me. I'm
No, that's
just
fine.
stupid.
That works.
Yeah, that's fine. I can still read. them.
Oh. What if it's a nat 20?
Yeah, there's a nat in there.
One rat.
You know the amazing part about that? It does a whole 2 damage on a nat 20 because it's only 1 damage.
Damn.
Oh my god! Alright, right, so that is 1 hit, 2 hit, nat 20, 3 hit. So five of them hit. One of them crits for 6 damage.
Damn.
As the rats begin biting into him. He goes, "Oh god, now there's rats! What the fuck is happening?"
This man.
Ah! He's screaming bloody murder.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's gonna attract some people.
It was gonna cause such a ruckus, but fuck it.
Listen. The shark is here for the chaos.
Clearly,
It's
with
your
shark
turn.
bomb.
Do you wanna get up? Or...
Yeah, no, I'll use my bonus action to start getting up.
You don't have to use your bonus action. It's only half your movement to get up from prone.
Oh, okay. Then as my bonus action, so what can I do for a bonus action?
Good question. Next question.
I'm trying to fucking. No, you did. This is gonna cost me, yeah. Because I'm just trying to make sure that my Shadow Seed isn't an action. I think it is.
I think it might be as well.
Yeah. Then, no, I will just, so I have my movement, so that takes 30, so then I'll just start 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. And I'm just going to slowly, like, just menacingly and slowly make an approach towards him, just baring my teeth.
Fucking Mr. X Shark.
X gonna give it to you. Donkey
Oh,
gonna give
God.
it to you.
There's rats and ghosts, and now the Shockman's back.
You could
What
give
did
up.
I do?
You could give up peacefully, and I could stop
Yeah,
the
but you
biting.
broke into my home and attacked me. What the fuck?
I was just trying to be funny.
Just
Roll your persuasion check
My
with disadvantage.
I swear to God, if he actually gets a nat 20 on his persuasion, I am so gonna start laughing.
a prank, bro.
Just
A 6.
damn, nah.
He levels his gun at your face. Fuck your jokes.
If just he's gonna bare his teeth even more and go, "You're gonna lose that hand, old man."
Varys.
Fuck. Oh, God.
It's like he knows he's fucking angry.
I have. Oh, fuck. I have 2 ways of doing this. I'm not sure which one I should do.
We're not supposed to kill him. Remember that.
I know, that's the thing. I can either jump the railing and Batman his ass, or I can bonus action hide and wait for Duncan to chase him up the and tackle him.
This poor fucking man.
Poor fucking man is about to get bodied.
He was just trying to chill out in his home.
Nah, no chill when we're around. You know this.
It's okay. Duncan already knows he fucked up. he knows he's probably gonna get an earful from Bhaqull.
Absolutely.
No more shark bombs. Shark bomb.
You know.
You know what? Fuck it, just because it's gonna be funnier if I actually pull this off. So, the banister and like the railing is like able to be seen through. There's holes in them and whatnot. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I see where he is on the stairs.
You might be able to see at the top of his head right now. If he gets to here, you'd see him clearly. But
Mm.
he's a little obscured where you're at right now. You could try and like lean over the balcony though, or the banister, and like pop a shot down.
No, that's not what I'm trying here. Because taking alive, so.
Mm-hmm.
Pop a
Okay,
shot
I'm gonna
down.
fuck it.
So-
I'm gonna commit to.
Yeah, it's not shown on here, but so this is a landing, and then
Yep.
the last few steps come up to here for the opening.
Mm.
It's like
Okay.
a curved stair.
Okay. Yeah. So then what I want to fucking do will work just fine, I think. I'm gonna jump the railing and try and land on top of him. Fucking Batman his ass.
All right, roll me an acrobatics check.
Something you're good in. I hope.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
You do drop on him. Are you trying to grapple him?
Pretty much pin him. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be a athletics check. Contested, so it'll be just a d20 for him.
Won't beat a 14.
Oh no.
Oh no, please hope that makes the.
So you land on his back, you grab him, and the snakes snap at you, and you have to like instinctively pull back.
Okay, so I'm technically like behind
Yeah.
him though. Cool.
Looks back and go, what the fuck? Where are the more people?
Put the fucking gun
Where the
down.
fuck did you come from?
Your window.
What do you mean you came in there? Like, what the fuck is happening? Anything else for your turn? That was your action. Show him a bonus action.
Intimidate him.
I'm not good at that, so no.
Damn it.
All right.
Not really. I'm in his way, so fuck it.
All right.
Mission sort of accomplished. He's stuck between me and Duncan.
Armand?
I'm gonna have the Echo move upstairs. She's gonna move next to Varys. And look. And here's what I think I'm good at that.
So this right here is a like a cabinet desk area that you're standing on,
Okay.
and there's like a banister between you. So you could go here and try and like hit through the banister. That's what you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. She's probably gonna try and the Echo's gonna try and hit the snake head if she can do that with her lance.
Okay, of the staff.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, he took his net with him.
roll a hit. It'll be much higher. Much higher
Uh,
AC. So.
What's your AC? Okay. D20 normal? Or with the lance?
It's a lance attack.
Okay.
Yeah. 22 will do it. As you
I'm
pierce
probably-
in, roll damage.
Satisfying.
You pierce into one of the snakes and it like bites your lance, but doesn't do anything.
That and
Before
I'm
it
also
goes limp.
can I make an intimidation with my Echo?
Roll me an intimidation with disadvantage.
Fuck it.
Because he is very. Yeah, no, he's just like fucking ghost.
Or would have been fucking awesome.
And I'm actually going to look back and I'm gonna go, Bhaqull, do you need help up in here? Or does
Bhaqull will just nod. That's probably
He's
a
gonna-
yeah.
she's gonna hold out her hand. Help
Okay.
her.
We'll say you're holding a help, and that'll
Yeah,
give
helping her.
Bhaqull advantage to when they get on their turn. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's back to their turn. To which they are going to turn first to Duncan and go, you know what? Fuck this. And he's going to cast a 4th level Inflict Wounds.
Better use the gun first.
Let's see. That's +6. 21 hit.
Yep.
Okay, this be 6d10 necrotic damage.
Oh no.
21 points of necrotic damage.
I'm literally at 1 HP right now.
And then he is gonna take out a dagger and just toss it at you.
Get out of the way.
Oh my fucking god.
11
Doesn't hit. No.
Okay. Just plinks off of you. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that was at disadvantage. My bad. Hold on.
Well, I'll just take the first one, which was a 9.
It's fine.
You all hear a low grumble
Oh no.
as
No.
a feral shark
no.
is now angry.
Oh no no no! No.
And he went from looking real confident about casting magic at something to going, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm angry.
Wait, no.
And in retaliation, he is going to spiritual weapon his own scythe.
Why did you think it was a ghost?
And strike out at you again because you're frightening the fuck out of him. What is spiritual weapon? It's a spell attack, I believe. So
Yep.
Let's roll 1d20 plus 6.
Oh yeah.
Fucking god, dude.
Oh, that's tragic.
There goes shark.
Shark down.
So 10
No,
points of
shark's
force
down.
damage.
Yeah, shark's down.
So you hit in the face. You do that low grumble, and he's like, no, and just like panic throws the blade, the spirit weapon out, and it just hits you as you're the only thing there. There's no way it couldn't. You take up the whole space, and you fall back. Do. God damn it, fucking shark man.
It's I can get him back up.
I love it.
Plymouth.
So I'm gonna hold on. How much is that movement? 30. Okay. I'm gonna get just behind the duplicate.
Mhm.
And I'm going to, because I really want to try this. I want to use Blood Puppet.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is one you haven't used before. I remember this one.
Yes.
Oh.
Where did the token go? Hold up.
She's under her spirit weapon.
Yeah, I'm under my.
So there you go.
Yeah. Oh.
So,
Fucking
what is your
mouse,
spell save
move.
DC?
But I'm trying to move my fucking. There we go. There we go.
I think he does not make it. Because he rolls
No,
an
he
eye.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. All
So
right,
describe what you do as you use this divinity.
Well, it's a good thing that she cut herself, but anyone sees the blood and the Flemit's a hand that's got cut starts to move, and together she puts her hands together on the blood as red like strings come up to her, and her eyes turn to bloodshot red. All of it, even her her sclera's turned red. As she motions her hands like a puppet strings with her fingers at him. And she makes him to drop his weapons.
All right. As his body like creaks in resistance, you watch like they unnaturally move Varys,
It's like
This
his
is
blood
like
thinning.
straining. Yeah. Where he goes, ah! And he drops the staff and pistol.
And she'll call out to Bhaqull. Bhaqull, now!
Now what?
To which it is Bhaqull's turn.
Now what?
Do something!
Well, Bhaqull is going to try and get in.
All right, you have assistance, so be advantage on an acrobatics roll to get in.
Yeah. Or mine's help you.
Are you good?
You're very good.
Cool. Look at you. For... Okay. Well, I don't have any rope.
Oh no.
I only have one idea,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and I don't know how well this will work.
Oh no.
But let's see.
I mean, we're in the pit of chaos now, so you know.
Oh, I know. I acknowledge that.
We're already down in the depths of that.
So I'm gonna come right here. That's room enough. What does using awakened mind count as? What would you say?
I think Awakened Mind is a free action. I don't think it requires anything.
Cool. I'm going to cast Fear.
Oh.
Man's already afraid.
Man, screwed up.
And at the same time, I'm going to use Awakened Mind to speak into his mind, kneel.
Okay. Wow. So that's a Wisdom saving throw for him.
Yeah.
Which he fails.
Yay!
And you say kneel.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I come in out of the out now?
Am I coming out of the out now?
Yeah,
The ouchie hurdy.
someone wake this man up.
I'm slumped.
He will watch.
Slumber.
But cool, you don't realize it. But as you're doing this, in your left hand, your right hand outstretched, you just see out of the corner of your eye the eye of the trident in your now hand. As you push forward the spell of fear, you will watch a dark shadow wash over Bhaqull and rush towards this target. And while it was meant just for him, all of you hear a dark, sinister voice, not Bhaqull's, say, "Kneel."
I'm so glad I'm out cold. I'm snoozing.
Your stews.
Me.
Slumber for the shark man.
This man is coddled against the wall. Just absolutely struck in the most intense fear ever. He's dropped the staff and his weapons. He's balled up against the wall, shaking, frightened, looking at you, Bhaqull. Monster.
Oh god, do we have to all try to resist the fear?
Do I?
This is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yeah!
Dab. Let's fucking go.
It's okay. I
So,
got you.
Shark Bomb was a success.
Yes, you set off a bomb in the house of chaos.
Perfect.
Listen, I'm just trying to stick to the stupid man. Right?
I mean,
Trying to stick
fair.
to the stupid man.
Oh god.
Yay! I finally got to use my fear spell.
I got
Oh
to,
yay! The
Finally.
consequences of my act.
Let's
Yippee!
look, I got to do rogue things. I picked a lock and Batman someone.
Oh, hi,
Unsuccessfully. But
Skull.
anyway.
So proud of you.
High skull.
Nice call. We
Warlocks, am I
find-
right?
Bio, thank you for
we
gifting us
may
up
have
to
crossed
Skull.
finally our bad side.
Yes, finally it's coming out. Blood puppeteering people and causing dark trauma on them.
The villain arc
Well,
begins.
I
He's
can't
the
do
cultist.
anything
We have-
else that's non-killing.
That is true.
Anything else
True.
that
I'm not
Bhaqull
judging
can
you.
do
I'm just
would
telling the
kill.
facts.
I love, again, this is on paper, this looks so much fucking worse, and it's funny as shit because it's like blood cleric blood bending a dude and fucking literally puppeteering his ass, fucking funny warlock dragonborn over here just like haha funny shadow thing, and then just the rest of us sitting there. Yeah, he's a cultist, so it's fine.
Oh.
He is a cultist.
Is he a cultist though? Someone
As far as
shark
you're aware.
bombed before we could find the truth.
So
Have
I will
him not
say
easily- I know
that at the very least, Aramine did see cultist tattoos barely hidden under.
Yeah,
So you can at
Maybe
least
he's a
assume at some
recovering
point
cultist.
He was a cultist.
he was a
But
cultist.
from there, you'll have to figure it out.
Yes.
Cause somebody shark bombed.
Listen, he's dumb. He thought he was gonna be cool and do the cool thing of like knocking them out with his whole ass body.
I just want to note, for fun, Iwo said specifically, if you can find out this information without causing a scene.
I know.
it's true. We
That
have since
is
caused
not.
That's not what we did.
At all.
Mending spell will come in clutch. Don't worry about it.
How will a
I
mending fix the gunshots and the screaming and the
I
everything
think-
else?
I think
And
some
the
people.
echoing sound of Neil.
I think some people might have heard us.
Maybe.
A little bit.
So anyway, I hope you guys had fun.
Yes.
Absolute fun,
absolutely.
always. I am now going to
I'm
go
excited.
eat. I appreciate
I'm-
you guys. I'll see
I'm
you
also
guys
gonna get
next
some
week.
noms. I'm starving. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, fucking joy. Well,
What
this is-
a joyous day. You get spooky, Bhaqull. Bhaqull got spooky.
I know. I'm scared what you're going if we actually respond to the fear response, because if we do, oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of fear from my character. I know that much.
Well, I will say I don't get to pick a target for the fear spell. It's
Oh,
each
no.
creature in a 30-foot cone.
On a 30-foot radius is what it says.
30-foot cone.
I'm looking at the description in the chat. It says radius. Oh, in a cone. Yep. I missed
Yeah.
the fucking other part.
We're
Yep,
all
okay, so-
afraid.
That's all of
Armine's
you.
the one person that Armine's
Armine's the only one.
Yeah, Armine's the one person that doesn't get hit by.
Well, and Duncan, but Duncan's asleep.
Do
No,
I
yeah,
not
'cause-
get hit by it? Okay.
No, because you're
No.
behind her, or you're behind him. Your echo's there, but damage from your echo doesn't carry over like that.
Wait, well, is it a cone so it's like surrounding you, or is it a?
No,
Cone's
no.
so in
Think of
front of him.
Cone in front.
Okay, okay.
It works the same way breath attack does, kind of
Yeah.
like it's a cone or a line.
Yeah.
Oh, well then you fucking get it, honey.
If I fail,
If I fail.
A little spooky. It's the
I'll put that
only.
button next
It's
week.
literally the only thing that I have that's non-lethal.
That is true.
And Bhaqull really doesn't want to hurt this person.
Neither did I. That's why I took out his staff. That's why I murdered his snake staff.
I don't know if you heard it, but Bhaqull was like, please don't shark bomb, please don't shark bomb. God damn it. Fucking shark bombed.
just don't get shark bomb Bhaqull. No.
No. God damn it.
This is what happened. Our party now has devolved into chaos. God damn it.
At least we're not war crimes.
Yeah, we
Mary.
haven't yet.
Miriam Rose.
Miriam
Oh my God,
probably
you can
Miriam and her
stab.
party has fucking caused war crimes. We
You
are just out here
can
trying
stab
not to.
them non-lethally, but any non-lethal wound can turn into a lethal wound.
I mean, that
Trauma
was really my last
can't
resort. I
kill
was gonna
you.
fucking slice his ankles.
Please.
To be fair, if he tried running past me, my response was going to be slice his ankles.
Ah, yes, honey.
Again,
That's
though,
the perfect
Bhaqull
response.
doesn't want to hurt him. Also,
just
I
have to keep
can't.
the fear back into him.
I cannot think of a way to Eldritch blast someone non-lethally. How do you Eldritch blast someone non-lethally?
Their legs.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna shoot their leg off. I'll be fine. They'll survive.
No,
Shitting us.
Ribbon, you just have to Eldritch Blast softly.
It's a gentle Eldritch blast.
Yeah, just gently Eldritch Blast his leg off. It's fine.
God.
It won't
No!
be an Eldritch Blast. It'll be an Eldritch.
It's
I'm
fine.
not gonna say
It's
that. Never
fine.
mind.
It's fine. We spook him. He's spooked. He's
There
scared.
you go. Fucking
And
terrified.
I meant to, boom my voice in his mind. My patron said, maybe a little more. Say it louder for the back.
In the back of the room.
God said loud.
God said, "Go stupid, go crazy," to crank that shit to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta blast them gently.
What did I do? What crime did I do, Mary?
Oh, what crime?
All the crimes.
Until last session, exactly, Skull.
Also,
Sense
Mary,
the
I hope you're having a good
bandits.
time.
Huh?
I'm looking at y'all. I'm peeking at y'all. Both
But
of
you know what? The best thing that we had today is that we have Seabiscuit.
We do have Seabiscuit.
I was gonna say the best thing today was watching fucking Bhaqull get flared on by the shopkeep for an hour.
Yeah, that was the best part so far.
And what was that from Flemeth? Huh? Flemeth?
What?
Why are you flustering, Bhaqull?
Don't worry about it.
Bhaqull's just in a corner over here.
Look, there is a
What?
pretty
She just thinks it's cute
bronze
that
dragon.
how you explain things.
There's a pretty bronze dragonborn that runs a fucking awesome magic shop. Lied, my guy.
Is Bhaqull cute now?
Flemeth, yeah. Bhaqull is cute.
No, I mean right now.
Oh.
He's
Well,
spooking.
have you not seen what she looks like?
Oh my goodness.
Pretty woman.
I will say, she's not turned off by crazy.
Good, because
Oh my god.
I mean, have you seen the look in Bhaqull's eyes? Have you seen it? I don't think that's the look of a sane person.
None of us in this party,
Not
I think,
turned
are
off
sane.
like crazy. I love that.
Let me just. Chat, does this look sane to you? Does that look like a sane person?
I love that look solely because that, like, without context, you can just put whatever context to it, and it's literally just, the fuck did you say about me?
The fuck did you say
to
about me?
The fuck did you say? The fuck did you say about my Triton?
Never talk to me or my son ever again.
Wait, no. The fuck did you say about Seabiscuit?
He's two foiled pieces.
God damn it.
He lives in the far realms.
Oh my god.
No, I'm someone who's seen the Far Realms.
Just a little bit, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go BRB, and then I'm gonna go RP.
You have fun. I'm gonna head out too. It was fun. See you guys next week.
All right, chat. Chat. Let me close out my notes and my other stuff. Because we're going to go to an MMR lobby. Whee! I don't know. Finley something. Finley something. I will be right back, and we're going to change to Finley. Yeah. BRB. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do real quick? To separate the VODs, I'm going to end the stream for 2 seconds, okay? Don't worry, it'll start again. I'm just separating. Okay?